The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
I used to live in New York City. Everything there was dark and dirty. Outside my window was a steeple with a clock that always said 12:30. Young girls are coming to the canyon, and in the mornings I can see them walking. I can no longer keep my life from, and I can't keep myself from talking. At first so strange to feel so friendly, to say good morning and really mean it, to feel these changes happening in me, but not to notice till I feel it. Young girls are coming to the canyon, and in the mornings I can see them walking. I can no longer keep my life from, and I can't keep myself from talking. Clouded waters cast no reflection. Images of beauty lie there stagnant. Vibration bounds in no direction. But light is shattered into fragments. Young girls are coming to the canyon, and in the mornings I can see them walking. I can no longer keep my life from, and I can't keep myself.
03444991000 is the telephone number if you want to give it. Whoa, what the hell is going on? Those mamas and the papas are so high on drugs. They go straight into the same song immediately after they have finished that song. That's how high the mamas and the papas are, even 50 years after that song was released. The Late Night Alternative, I'm Iain Lee.
Catherine Boyle.
And that's pretty much all you need to know. The telephone number, he said, proceeding to give you more information, is 0344 499 1000. 0344 499 1000. Free for most of you to call in. Pennies at the most, but generally it's free with most packages. You can call in about absolutely anything that you want. You'll speak to Sam, he'll take your name and number, and we'll give you a call straight back, dear listener. It's Friday. We made it to the end of another week. Who'd have thunk it? We're here. We're alive. And I've not really got anything for the show tonight. You know what I mean? It takes a while sometimes for the vibe to be created. But the vibe is coming. The vibe is on its way. I've ordered plenty of vibe, and it's on its way.
I'm sitting on a nest full of vibe, just
Yep.
waiting for it to hatch.
There we go.
Ooh, delicious.
Let's wait for a call. Let's wait for a call. I think we need a call. We need a call. call. We need a call to set the tone of the show. Whatever the first call is, whomsoever the first call is, will set the tone of the show this evening. I can just feel it. There's something... It's been a very strange week for the radio show. Very strange. Dark vibes, uncomfortable vibes, aggressive vibes. And I think we're on a journey as a show, as listeners. There's a call. I'm taking it. This is it. This is the tone for the rest of the show. Good evening, caller. You are live on the air.
Oh, goodness. I wasn't expecting that.
It's happened.
This is my first time listening live.
Yo, this is great. I knew it. Something is in the air tonight. What is your name, sir?
My name, sir, is Hannah.
Hannah. Okay, Hannah. It's your... Hang on a minute. You are... welcome. You're on the air. I'm Ian. Catherine's over there.
Hello, Hannah.
This is unusual behaviour, Hannah, because this is...
In what way?
Well, your first time listening live. So what, you've heard the podcasts before, have you?
Yes, I've listened to the podcast right back from when they started. I think I'm up to the Pancake Day episode.
Pancake
Blimey,
Day?
I don't even remember that.
mate, you wait until...
Okay, so Dredge called him the song about Pancake Day.
Oh, yeah, that's scumbag.
Oh, right.
You wait till you get to the Himalayas.
It was a bit
Not the
extra,
Himalayas,
wasn't
the Stonehenge.
Stonehenge.
You wait till you get to Stonehenge, then you're in.
Oh, I can't wait.
But this is the first time you've ever listened live.
I bought a digital radio especially to listen to the show.
Oh, this is... Hannah is my kind of gal. I feel bad for cheekily referring to her as a gentleman. Obviously, she's a lady of much taste.
No, that's fine. I'm fine with genders being all over the show.
But, so, hang on. So, your first time you're listening live, and you phoned in the first couple of minutes? What is... Are you high?
She's so very bold.
You are very bold.
I'm completely stone cold sober.
Okay.
But I'm just so excited to listen live, and so I bought this radio, but the signal's atrocious.
Oh.
I'm standing in like the one tiny place in my flat where I can pick up signal.
Well, you could... I mean, what, the signal on the radio is atrocious, or your phone?
I think it's... No, not my phone. My phone's fine. I think the radio I've bought is really rubbish.
Well, you can listen to us live on your phone.
I realised this today while I was trying to set up the new radio.
How much did you spend on this piece of crap?
It was £24.
Okay.
That was it all.
Well, that would explain why the signal is...
And it was from eBay as well.
Oh, matey.
I know. Cuts and corners.
Well, okay. Well, you can get the app, or there's loads of different radio apps that you can listen to on your phone if it's going in and out. Here's the thing, right? You've now, Hannah, you have now put the pressure on us, right? Because this is the first time you've listened live, and so hopefully you're going to stick with us for the whole 3 hours. And at the end of that, I want you to go, wow. Listening to the full 3 hours live is so much better than listening to a 40-minute best-of. What I'm worried is, at the end of it, you go, flipping heck, I can see why the podcast is only 40 minutes long. There's a lot of chaff amongst that slightly ropey wheat. So we have got to pull out the stops. I haven't got anything for the show tonight.
Oh, wow, okay.
Well, what I had was...
I feel like there's pressure on me.
Oh, too right. I ain't taking that pressure, baby. I'm giving it back to you. So, here's the thing, right? I had a prediction. When we started the show, I had a prediction that the first call would somehow shape the rest of the show, would somehow set the tone, would somehow provide the conversation. Is there anything... And just think for a second. Oh, remind me to tell you about when I hypnotised my kid today.
Oh.
Yeah. It was funny. Right. Is it just relax, Hannah. Just go to your pineal gland, your third eye.
Yeah.
And just, is there something lurking in there that you feel you need to get out? It could be anything.
I did call for a reason.
You did?
I did. It's a semi-serious one, so I don't know if the tone is right now.
The tone is perfect, Hannah. The tone is perfect.
Is it so right? Okay.
Go for it. This is it.
Well, I was going to say, because I've now caught up on the majority of the podcast.
Yeah.
My mum's. She wouldn't call herself an alcoholic, but my mum's an alcoholic.
Of course she wouldn't. Yeah, that's the tough bit. Yeah, go on.
So I'm 30, and she started having real issues when she was when I was 15.
Yeah.
And I was sort of her sole carer, and that was about the time I was doing GCSEs as well. So that was a really tough time because I was trying to look after my little brother too.
Oh, mate, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it was cool. So I missed a lot of my education, had like some mental health problems of my own, had eating disorder. I was really bullied in school, all this. And so I think there's a misconception that like people with addiction or dealing with addiction are kind of, I don't know, selfish, or it's almost like they're choosing to go down that route.
I personally would say that it is a very selfish disease. And I think within that disease, addicts, they're very selfish because the only thing that matters to them is whatever they get off on, whether it's drugs or booze or sex or whatever it is, right? But they have no choice in getting that disease. It's like saying someone who's got cancer has got a choice in getting cancer. They haven't.
Precisely.
But I think it is a selfish disease by its very nature.
Sure. So how I try and look at it is I think that you can't help. I mean, I think about my own mental health in this way. You can't help what you get, but if you look at any other illness, say if someone had asthma and whenever you're around them they were having an asthma attack but they would refuse to use an inhaler or something, you'd end up getting pretty irritated with that and you'd want them to take a bit of responsibility and access some help. So I think it's really noble that you've worked so hard to deal with this, because as someone that's been through it as a child of a parent with these kind of problems, and I've had to call the ambulance on my mum and with the clean-up operation and miss exams at school the next day because I didn't sleep and stuff like that. I just think it's so inspiring and amazing that you're working so hard to be a fantastic parent to your two boys, and that's really inspired me listening to the podcast.
Thank you, Hannah. I wasn't expecting it to turn that corner. Thank you.
That's okay.
So how is Mum now?
She's prone to the odd relapse, like everyone else is. Generally, she's doing really well. She's had a diagnosis of borderline personality disorder, which I think is an antiquated term now, but that's what her doctor said. Yeah. And she's on the medication. She's had some talking therapy, and generally, she's doing really, really well.
Brilliant. That's
and I've got a good relationship with her now.
Good.
Can I ask you a question, Hannah? Who's looking out for you?
Well, so I'm 30 now, and I've kind of been through the ringer a little bit in terms of everything. But probably about 2 years ago, the place where I work has got a really good program for all of us, because I do research with young people around mental health and stuff. So we deal with some quite hard-hitting stuff, and they've got like a counselling program in place for all of us.
Brilliant.
And they actually paid for me to have 18 months of talking therapy.
Dude, 18 months?
That is such an important thing.
Luxury, that's great. That is incredible. What a position to be in.
It was fantastic, yeah. And so, I mean, this was another purpose for calling, because I hear a lot of the time on the podcast the listeners that are calling from a really dark place. Yeah. And I think I always like to say, where possible, like I have gone through quite a lot. I'm in the position now where I've got a stable job. I've got some access to work, like rights, I guess, in place where my work has made like adjustments for how I can work. I bought my flat last year, just before I turned 30, and that was all with my own savings. Because I'd been sort of prone to, when my mum was having real drinking issues, I would do anything to try and escape. So I'd get into like abusive relationships and stuff. I've now got a really sensible, stable relationship.
Hey, what a turnaround.
I really wanted to share that. I'd go on holiday by myself every now and then.
All right. Now you're just showing off. Now she's showing off. What turnaround from the 15-year-old who was struggling to do her GCSEs because, Mum wasn't being fair. Hey, can I share something with you? Did you
No.
Did you see? There's like this cyclone going on in India. There's a cyclone going on in India, right? And it's called Cyclone Fanny, right?
I shouldn't laugh at that.
And well, here you go. We were watching. We had BBC News on, and they were talking about Cyclone Fanny. Did you see this, Sam? And the caption came up on the screen. Cyclone Fanny batters India. Cyclone Fanny batters India. I mean, come on. I've tweeted it. That's a genuine headline on the BBC. Cyclone Fanny batters India. Hannah, you think you've got problems? Hey, listen, thank you so much for listening live, and thank you so much for being the first call. You have sown the seed for the show tonight. It's going to be a good, positive show because of you, Hannah, so thank you for that.
Yay!
Yay!
That's what I wanted. Yay, can I ask a favour?
Oh, here we go. They always turn. Here we go. Yeah, of course you can. Go on.
I wondered if I could get tickled by Sam.
Oh. Sam, I mean, she's very forward, Sam.
Listen,
you can say no if you'd rather.
It's not our position to say yes. Sam, would you like to tickle Hannah?
Of course, I'm happy to oblige.
Away you
Are
go.
you ready, Hannah?
Yeah!
Thank you, Hannah. Goodbye. What a strange request. 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
Late night conversation worth losing sleep over. The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
0344 499 1000. We've got some young callers. We're going to do a couple of young callers now. Okay? Is that we're okay with that? Good. I'm glad we're okay with that. I enjoyed that call with Hannah. Let's go to Dylan first of all. Jack, you're coming up next, brother, I promise. Dylan!
Hello.
Hey, Dylan, how you doing?
All right. How are you?
I'm good, Dylan. Now, here's one of my skills. I don't know if you've listened to the show before. I am excellent at guessing people's ages. Would you allow me to try and guess your age, please?
Yeah?
You're 18 years old.
No.
Okay, don't tell me. Give me a clue. Older or younger?
Younger.
Younger. 3.
No.
Older or younger?
Little bit older.
Little bit older. Clue. 7.
No.
6.
No.
5.
No.
4. Boom. 4 years old. Dylan, welcome to the show. You should be in bed at 4. How old are you, Dylan?
11 years old.
You should have, when I got to 7, you should have said higher. You should have said higher, young man. How you doing, Dylan? You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
What you got this weekend? Tell me what you're doing this weekend, please, young man. Doing anything? Playing a bit of Fortnite?
Nah.
Good. Going to go and see the new Avengers movie?
No.
Good. Going to eat anything?
Yeah.
There you go. Sounds like a great weekend to me. What can we do for you tonight, Dylan? Someone's getting fed some lines from Mum, I think. Is that Mum whispering to you in the background?
No.
Who's that? Who's in the background?
No one?
No one's there!
No.
Who's... what, have you got permission to use the phone?
Yes.
These are incredible scenes. Is there anything we can do for you, Dylan? Hey, what's wrong, man? Oh, man, what's wrong?
Oh, God.
What's wrong? Is it something bad?
No.
Jeez. Is it something good?
I just can't believe I'm talking to you.
Hey, come on, you silly sausage. Yeah, you're talking to me. Would you rather be talking to Catherine? Is that what you're saying? Is that why you're upset? Because you prefer Catherine over me?
Of course he doesn't.
Nah, I like you more.
Okay. Hey, there we go. You're the only one, Dylan, but every single one counts. Well, yeah, you don't listen to this show on a regular basis, do you? Because it's quite rude.
Sometimes, yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, I see. Well, we'll have to watch the bad language, because we don't want any more bad language. Well, did you phone up for a reason, Dylan? Did you have anything you wanted to say, or anything you wanted to ask me, or did you just want to say hello?
So, you know Catherine?
I know Catherine, yes, unfortunately. You know what I mean, lads? Yes, I know Catherine, yes.
My mum texted her, tweeted.
Your mum tooted at Catherine? Tweeted?
Catherine.
Yes. Saying what? Oh, now, I might have seen this. What did she say?
Oh,
I think I know. You wanted to know, were you the person who wanted to know why there weren't any kids' T-shirts?
yeah.
There we go.
Ma'am!
And did you see what I wrote back?
Yeah.
Give it 10 years and then you can buy one.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I said that Scott Balcony is a wizard and he can make whatever you want.
He can. Has your mum been in touch with Scott Balcony? Or whomsoever the responsible adult in your charge is. Has she been in touch with Balcony Shirts? We finish at 1. Get her, whoever it was that tweeted us, to message Balcony Shirts. He will do it. He will do it. He's able to do it. They're just not listed on the website because I think it would be a little bit too tricky to put them on the website. But he will be able to do it for you.
And do you know how I know that, Dylan? Because my kids have got them too.
Yeah. They'll be able to do it. It might be. I think he's off for the next few days because it's his birthday and it's a bank holiday on Monday. But if your mum messages him, I would say Tuesday. You can sort it out. All right.
Okay.
All right, man. Listen. Have a nice weekend, Dylan. Thanks for the call.
Bye.
Take care. Bye. What a nice guy. So I was really trying not to burp when he was on.
I don't think he would have minded.
Well, it's in a propes. Right, we got Andrew, we got Damo, we got John. But before we go to any of those, let's go to my friend, my good friend, buddy of the show. Let's go to Jack. Evening, Jack.
Evening.
Jack, do you know any songs with the name Jack in?
Jack in the Box.
Who's that by?
I have no idea.
Well, it's not a song. Do you know the song Happy Jack by The Who?
The Who?
Yes. Do you know...
He's trying to troll me.
Do you know, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back? That
no
one.
More, no more.
No more.
Do you know that one?
No.
Well...
Wasn't there one by... Didn't Manfred Mann...
I'd rather Jack.
Then that Fleetwood... No, Manfred Mann did a song with...
Grocer Jack. Grocer Jack.
Grocer Jack's not Manfred Mann, but that's definitely a song worth doing. That's who did. Anyway, we're going off on a tangent. I'll see if I can think of it. Jack, what can we do for you on this grooviest of Fridays?
I've had a really, really bad week.
Uh-oh, what's happened? Come on, talk to me.
My friend is he's suicidal and.
Uh-oh. Ooh,
I just don't know what to do anymore.
Have you told your parents about it?
Yes.
Okay. And have they done anything?
Yes, but I don't feel like I've done enough.
Okay. Well, that's a really good point that puts you in. Have you talked to your friend about it?
Yes, but he's ignoring my text messages and.
Right. Have you spoken to his parents?
I don't have the phone number.
Okay. Here's what I would suggest you do. First of all, talk to your parents, and you've done that, which is great. I'd talk to your parents again and say, look, I know I've told you about this, but I really can't stop worrying about it. And I'd really like it if you could sit down and talk to me about ways I can stop worrying about it, all right? Because this is a big thing. This is a really big thing. So I would ask your parents for help. The second thing I would do is I would talk to your teacher about it.
Yeah.
I would talk to your teacher and say, I'm really worried about, let's call him Steve, I don't want to know his real name, really worried about Steve. This is what he's told me, and so I'm worried that Steve is going to hurt himself, but also what he's told me has really upset me, and I'm worried about how I'm going to deal with what he's told me, because now there's two people that we need to be concerned about. One is your mate Steve, and one is you, because that's a heavy thing for a young man such as yourself to carry and feel responsible for, when actually you're not responsible for him. You're not responsible for how he feels. Whatever he does, and I suspect he won't do anything, but whatever he does, it's not your responsibility. But I understand how and why it feels like it is your responsibility, because you're a good, caring young man, and you can't just shrug stuff like that off. You carry that stuff around.
Yeah, and what happened the other day at school is I got called an effing disabled. See you next.
What?
I got called an effing disabled.
I'm guessing the throwing stars and the nunchuckers didn't work then.
Yeah. I did tell them that, and they turned and said, "You did that. We could help you 10 times harder."
Here's the thing, man. And I can say this because I'm a 45-year-old bloke with hindsight and with age, and I care a lot less about what people say about me than I did, right? Anyone that picks on anyone for any kind of difference, whether that be a physical or a mental difference, or the way they look, or the way they speak, or the way they dress, or the way they smell, or any of those things, they ain't worth it, man. They are not worth it. You are already infinitely... How many of them are friends with a bloke who came third on I'm a Celebrity? How many of them?
Not many.
Who's the effing now then?
Them.
Exactly, Jack. Exactly. Listen, you got some things going on in your life that aren't great. All right, and that sets you apart from everyone. But those things that set you apart are also the things that are going to make you a great man one day. You've got to go through all of this rubbish, right? Excuse my language. You've got to go through all of this crap to come out the other side and become a great man. I can see in you, right, because we've been speaking for a while, I can see in you greatness. I can see greatness. You haven't discovered it yet, but you will discover it if you keep on going the way you're going.
Yeah.
You're going to be you're an amazing young man, right? You're an amazing boy. Let me patronise you a bit. You're an amazing boy. You're going to be an incredible man. I can't wait to meet the man that you become, Jack, in 10, 15 years' time. I know that's a lifetime away, man. I know it. But you're going to be incredible, right? And you've got things that are not great in your life, and you've got conditions and all these kind of things, but you've also got treasure in your life. You're a flipping radio star. People love you. I saw my mate Dan, Mugger Harris, tweeted you. He's one of the most talented people I've ever met, Mugger Harris. He's a brilliant artist, paints, makes films, he can do anything. And for have someone, I would love for him to say something as generous to me that he said to you. To have someone as talented and as great as Dan say what he said to you on Twitter, Jack, that's a gift, man. You're going in the right direction. You just got to keep it together.
Yeah.
You got this, man. You got this, right? Yeah. Try. I'm not even going to say that because that's going to. I know how difficult that is. Get through tonight. You're tired. You need a good night's sleep. Listen to a bit of the show. We're going to have a laugh tonight, man. We're going to have a laugh. I guarantee it. We've got 2.5 hours and we're going to have a laugh.
And can I just say, you've done what you needed to do. You've told the right people. Your parents know so they can back you up, right? And your friend is very lucky to have you.
Yeah. I know I shouldn't say this, but I'm just going to say, for everybody on Twitter who says that I'm an amazing person, I just want to tell them that...
Up yours! I just want to tell you, get lost, losers! Stop trolling me. Is that what you wanted to say?
No, I wanted to tell them that, well, for each person that says that I'm an amazing person, they're all amazing in their own special way.
This guy's wise, man. Honestly, you're wise beyond your years, Jack. You've got like an old man's soul in that young body, and it can only get better with age. Jack, I'm proud to know you, man.
All right.
You hang in there. Try and have a nice, relaxing weekend, and we'll speak next week.
All right.
Thank you, man. You take care. What a guy. I love Jack. What a guy. What a guy. People speaking to my mate like that. I'm not having that. 0344 499 1000. John, Chris, Damo, Andrew. This is Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio. We'll get you talking.
Thank you, everyone. The song is, of course, We All Love Jack, and he lives in the back of the wayward boys and girls. But then there's a version by Pizzicato Five, the Japanese band. This is great. Listen to this. I love Pizzicato Five so much. Isn't it great?
たってもデッキを信じ合い暮らしさ My name is Jack 僕は大好きさ
Greta Garbo home. The Greta Garbo home.
We all love Jack 僕ら水平さその名もシャーリーテンプルっていう船の上ところがある時鬼軍曹がやってきて酔った勢いでブルートみたいに怒鳴るのさ彼女の写真を青い空に投げおまけにデッキブラシで頭のてっぺんをポカリ My name is Jack 僕の大事なマスコ
How aware of you of the Pizzicato Five?
I only know that sort of the other what?
I'm doing you a mixtape.
Yay!
What do you know?
I only know the Pythagoras Switch music.
That's not there. That's Curacoda Quartet, you racist. Pizzicato Five.
Oh, I am mixing them up.
What's the song that's called? Is it goes Love and Peace? Oh, listen to
My
this.
stomach.
Listen to this, man. This is so good.
天国までの螺旋階段青い鳥は愛を歌う時間を超えて2000光年恋人たちは誓う
Listen to this chorus, man.
ひまわりの花を髪に飾ろう二人のラブ永遠に星空の下で願いをかけたあの星はアクエリアスいつまでも Love and Peace
You know, Baby Love Child.
No.
That's Catherine. Everyone, put the phone down. Baby Love Child. This was the hit. This was the hit over here.
Was it?
This was the hit. Here we go. Listen to this. You don't know this? I've never played you this. Oh man. Oh.
Oh, hang on. You might have.
When I see you alone, I see what's in your mind. You want me, yes you do. You don't need to tell me. I know you love me most. No one else take my place. You need me, yes you do. Forever and ever. When we kiss, I see what's in
You wait till we get to the chorus. It's sublime.
you don't need to tell me. I know you love me most. No one else take my place. You need me, you do. Forever and ever. We are baby love's child. I take you so high, groovy love's child. Give me a kiss, baby love's child. Do it again.
Oh man, isn't it? Doing you a mixtape. Let's
Yeah,
get to some
do
of this calls. It's Pizzicato Five night. I knew it. I knew the vibe. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Hannah. What are you looking at?
I'm just looking at the. I put them in Google Image. They're so cool.
Let me show you one of their. What's the? Look at the video. Look at the video for Portable Baby Rock. Look at this. This is. They're just because it's like a really beautiful, elegant woman and two very, very, very geeky Japanese men, and it's so good. Here we go. Oh my God, they're
Very
so,
cool. I like the retro
They're
kitsch thing.
so good. Makinomiya is the singer, Miss Makinomiya to you. She's so beautiful. I nearly got to interview her once, and then she backed out of it because she doesn't really speak English. And I said, don't worry, we'll get a translator, we'll pre-record it. And she backs out of it. But, oh, God, I love them. Let's go to John. Good evening, John.
Hi, Ian. Hi.
Hello, John. What can we do for you this evening? The vibe has been set by Hannah, and boy, oh, boy, she's planted a good one. What have you got for us, John?
It's a party. But first of all, well done what you did with Jack. That was really cool to hear.
Thank you, man. Cheers.
I was actually going to be quite cheeky here, Ian.
Uh-oh.
Basically, what I'm doing is I'm doing a broadcast journalism course in somewhere in London, but I won't name where because I don't want to muddy my name on the course.
I wonder if it's the same place I did it in London.
Where did you do it?
City?
I won't comment. Essentially, Ian,
when do you want to come in and sit on a show?
Ian, it's at your discretion. I'm available as and when you are.
Okay. You can come in for one show, one night next week. Pick a night.
Friday.
Are we in next Friday? We're in next Friday. Mm-hmm. All right, come in next Friday. If you get here for about 9:30, don't get any earlier. Because we don't like people really being around here. But we'll do it for you. Come in at 9:30 and you can stick around for the show. You've got to make your own way home afterwards. We're not helping you with that.
I expect nothing less.
Okay.
Honestly.
All right, we'll see. I go, Kath.
Actually, I'll get him a cab.
What the?
Oh, brilliant.
All right, fine.
He's in London, isn't he?
Make your way in and we'll get you a cab home.
Okay, brilliant.
Okay.
Thanks for that, Ian.
Well, hang on a minute. Was
that what you're going to ask?
Was that it?
Well, we're going to have a conversation if you like.
No, I don't want to talk to you. We'll talk to you later. What is it you want to do when you grow up? I nearly said, what a dick. What is it you want to do? Well, I'm going to say it. When you grow up, you want to be a presenter, a producer, or a reporter, or what do you want to do?
I'm not sure, actually.
Good.
Depends.
That's the best position.
Radio, so,
that's the best position to be in.
Better than a brain for telly.
Exactly. We'll see you next Friday.
Oh, brilliant. All right, see you then.
Cheers, John. Bye. Well, that went better than I bet he thought it was going to go. Didn't it? Mm-hmm. That went, well, I mean, we'll regret it. I always regret inviting people in. Oh, God, what did I do it? But that went better than they thought. No one else, please. Just John. Just John. He had the balls and the chutzpah to do it.
And he got the right moment.
There you go. Perfect. He got the vibe. Let's do Chris and then we'll do the break because Chris has been waiting for ages. Good evening, Chris.
Oh, hello. How are you?
I'm very well, Chris. What can we do for you this evening?
I was just wondering if there's any chance I could pop by about 9:30 next Friday to just hang out.
Absolutely fine, brother. We'll see you then.
Is that okay? Cool. All right, thank you.
No, you can stand 150 metres away from the studio.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, you can't get into the studio. Only a few people can. 26 people can. You are not one of those 26. What can we do for you tonight, Chris? 25? Yes, we have.
Oh, bugger. Okay, that's fine. No, my friend Ollie asked me to call you because we just went on a little road trip across America a couple of weeks ago.
That's a very unique name, yes.
Which was lovely and invigorating. And we had grand designs to listen to lots of music that we had prepared on a playlist.
Oh, yeah.
But what we ended up listening to was your voice for 2 weeks on the guitar.
Oh, God.
Radio on podcast that he had saved on his phone. So he just wanted me to tell you that.
Oh, man. Hang on a minute. So you're driving across America where there are probably tens of thousands of radio stations, and you chose to listen to a bloke who came third on a reality TV show? What the hell is wrong with you and Ollie, Chris?
I don't know. Ollie's going to call later, though, so he can explain himself.
Well, he better explain himself, because that boy's in trouble. Well, hey, listen, man, that's very humbling, and we appreciate you taking us across America with you. Thanks.
No, it was quite the journey. He described it as cathartic.
Wow.
I'm not really sure why. I don't know how it's cathartic.
Well, you're describing it as invigorating. He's describing it as cathartic. What was the best place and what was the worst place?
Did
you actually go across America? Yes, go on.
New Orleans is very good.
New Orleans, okay, yeah.
The worst place was also New Orleans because we were there for 3 nights and one of them was great and one of them was terrible.
Okay, what about
one was okay?
Okay, there you go. Chris, listen, man, thank you very much for driving across America and listening to this rubbish. Thank you for calling. James and Andrew, you'll be next. 03444991000. This is Talk Radio.
The wild man of late night radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
03444991000. Nothing at the start of the show, and we've had 45 minutes of brilliant calls. All thanks to Hannah.
And a lovely, positive vibe.
Wasn't it? I knew it. I knew the seed would come from her, and it has done. Let's go to James. Good evening, James.
Did I hear someone say Pizzicato Five night?
Yes, you did, James. It's happening.
Get in.
Get in there.
Can I put in a request for Twiggy Twiggy?
Oh, yeah. You certainly can. I'm trying to find... is that from Bossa Nova? I'm trying to find the album.
Was it made in England?
Oh! I'm on the wrong album. I mean, just hang on a second. Hang on. I'm sorry, guys. Who cares? Listen to this. Listen to this. Magic Carpet Ride.
Oh, I love this one.
Oh, God. Here we go. Slightly awkward verses. You get to the chorus. Come on, it's just... Here we go. We're going to jump forward a bit. So good, Joe. Every now and then I just remember, like, every 3 or 4 years, I remember the P5.
I'd totally forgotten Magic Carpet Ride. Thank you so much.
I've got. Also, one day you'll have to come round and watch my collection of P5 DVDs. Oh yeah, I bought a shed load when I was over in Japan. Shed load of P5 DVDs. The only collector of P5 DVDs in this country.
This is like being on the world's coolest dialer disc.
This is like being on the world's most niche radio show where people are turning off in their droves. Screw those losers. It's Friday. We've had a tough week. Let's enjoy ourselves.
Absolutely.
There we go. Anything else, James?
Well, I was going to ask, actually. I've been meaning to ask this for ages.
Yeah.
Now, you said something, oh, gosh, it might have been years ago, before Jungle, BJ, that one thing you loved was white pop music.
Oh, yes.
Have you heard Teleman?
Who?
Teleman, Teleman.
No, you're making this person up.
It's a band, and they're a little bit XTC. They're a bit arty, a bit angular, a bit kind of... Okay. I think you'd like them.
OK, I'm going to check them out at some point, James. Thank you very much. But please don't ruin my P5 tip. Let's go to Andrew. Good evening, Andrew.
Oh, hi there.
Hello, Andrew. What have you got for us?
I don't know if you remember, I phoned a couple of weeks/months ago. I was going into hospital to have a stem cell transplant.
Oh, you're the guy that we bullied and belittled because we didn't believe you, because just over the last 5 or 6 shows before that, we'd had a series of pranks, and you sounded like one of them, and so we were very, very mean to you, and I'm so glad you called us back, because I really, really, really wanted to say sorry for the way we spoke to you. We were awful to you, man.
No apology necessary.
Well, you're a bigger man than I, Gungadin. Both me and Kath, when we realised that you were genuine, we both felt terrible for the way we spoke to you and terrible for the way we treated you. And I'm so glad you've called up, because we wanted to say sorry and then you didn't call us again and we felt really awful. But thank you. Please phone up and tell us you got good news.
Yeah, it's all done now. It's just a recovery now.
Hey! So now, when you say it's all done...
Yeah.
So what does this mean? Are you cured? Have you got to wait and see? Where are we at?
Well, I was cancer free in January.
Yeah.
So I'm in remission then. This is just to stop it, lower the chance of it coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's always a chance, because I've had so much I've had 4 lots of different types of chemo in my body for the past 2 years.
Battered.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm absolutely buggered.
Yeah.
The first lot...
I didn't know that was a treatment for cancer, but whatever works. Whatever works, guys, I'll try it.
The first one did its job, sort of. It left a bit there. Second one did sod all. Third one did sod all. The fourth one got rid of it.
Brilliant.
Completely. But because I've had so much, I needed a stem cell transplant because my insides are ruined.
Yeah, I bet. And obviously that leaves you even more prone to it coming back.
Exactly. Yeah.
So this is like having a little booster to just basically tell the cancer to stay away.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing?
So last time we spoke to you, you said you were going to be in for weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah. I only got out last week.
Flipping heck.
Man alive, you've lived a life.
I've had so much chemo, my hair's fallen out. I've had this one, and my hair's fallen out. Eyebrows, everything.
Oh man, how do you feel about that? Are you okay? Because some people are okay with that. Some people, it's incredibly distressing. How are you?
Well, with my hair, I used to shave it off, but the one time I decided to grow it, it's actually fallen out now.
There you go. Well, if you want, I could try and cut some of Kath's hair off while she's asleep, and like make a bonnet. A hairy Kath's hairy bonnet.
It will be from my armpits.
Would you like? I don't know if that would help, Andrew. I feel like I want to do something for you.
They give me bragging rights though when I phone up. I mean, I've got some celebrity's hair.
And when you had, so obviously the chemo and all that batters you, right? And that can some people are cool with it, but that can leave you feeling really poorly. Does the stem cell stuff leave you feeling poorly, or how?
Yeah, I've been ill.
Right.
Really ill.
And is it the same? Because obviously with chemo and radiotherapy, you're putting poison in you, which is why a lot of throwing up goes on, because your body's trying to expel the poison. Is it the same with stem cell? Does your body see it as a poison coming in?
Yeah, it sees it as a poison. It's basically, to put it simply, it's your body rebuilding itself.
Yeah.
My stomach is not agreeing with it, and I'm every morning I'm being ill. I've got tablets for it and medications to take. But I'm being ill every morning. No matter, my appetite isn't what it used to be. I've lost weight because of it, but it's a good thing.
Yeah.
So I'm getting better every day, but it's going to take a while. They said a year-long recovery.
Is it the case that you're ill because it's working? So it's a good sign, right?
Well, listen, Andrew. I'm giving you the right to phone us up anytime you want and belittle us for bullying you because we thought you were faking cancer.
And also, you don't have to believe anything we say.
Oh, no, you can call us out on anything. You can... we are your servants, sir. We are your servants.
Can I have a membership card?
Yes.
Well, hang on a minute.
Come on, Ian.
Hang on a minute.
Come on, Ian. We're either his servants or we're not.
All right. Well, if he can get a note from his doctor to say he actually did... I'm joking. Andrew, if you...
I'll gladly send you one.
Don't worry.
I'm sure you've got a few.
We've stopped doing the membership cards, but for you, brother, I think that's the very, very least we can do to say sorry. If you speak to Sam after this, don't put the phone down, give him your name and address, and we will get one sent out to you next week, OK?
Lovely.
You're a good man, Andrew. Thanks a lot for giving us a call. There you go. Oh, I'm glad he phoned up. I felt so bad when we realised... He wasn't. We had a lot of pranks that sort of week, hadn't we?
Hadn't we had someone pretending to be a friend of ours and suggesting that
someone
died?
had died? Yeah, we had a lot of that. And when I kind of thought about Andrew's call, I thought, I think he was real. And then, of course, he didn't call us back. No. So we couldn't
because he was about to go into hospital anyway.
Right, we got two regular callers coming up in the top of the next hour. Paul Innocent...
Here.
Yeah.
How are you, mate?
Shut up. Where were you the other week when I had an audition and needed you?
All right, when nobody called me, you've got my email and everything. I don't understand what happened. I never got any contact.
Can we come to you?
You're supposed to be listening.
Can we come to you after the news?
You can indeed. I'll be here. All right.
Okay. Nigel.
Yeah?
Can we come to you after the news?
Yes, because I've got to have a anyway in a minute.
You've got a what?
Have a wee first anyway.
You have a waz, and then we'll come back to you. All right? You get that bladder nice and empty. Don't forget to shake it and
wash your hands.
Listen, I've got Graham Norton turned on at the moment.
I bet you have. I've heard it's quite easy to do. Well, you tell you what, you have a waz, then you finish off Graham Norton, and then come back, and then we'll have a nice old chat. What a lovely hour. Thank you, Hannah. 0344.
Let's all go and have a waz.
I don't need one. 499-1000, the late night alternative, weeknights from 10 with Ian and Catherine, only on Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
これはピチカート5のスイートソウルレビューのクリップです。ドゥドゥドゥルドゥドゥドゥルドゥドゥドゥルドゥドゥドゥルドゥドゥドゥルドゥドゥドゥルドゥ。
I love the Pizzicato Five so much. I mean, go and watch their videos as well. They've got a very, very distinct visual style. I won't play much more. I'll play some more after 12. I won't bog the show down with music that you may possibly find distasteful. If you do, you have no business listening to this show. But music that we all find tasteful, that we all can get excited about. There is one unifying force in the world of music. It can be divisive. It can cause violence. It can cause death. I'm referring, of course, specifically to the Stones at Altamont. But there is one force in music that can unite everybody. Catherine, do you know to whom I refer?
Is it Nigel in Maidstone?
It is Nigel in Maidstone. Good evening, big man.
Good evening, Iain and Catherine.
Good evening to you.
Good evening to you. Yeah. Let's do it. Hello.
Hello.
I've been very busy.
Didn't do it. Okay. Yes, Nigel.
I've been very busy this afternoon.
Show off.
Just trying to sort out my phone bill, and I've got to pay £160 by next Friday, otherwise they'll cut me off, and I'll have
they'll
to
chop
pay.
your fingers off, so you can't dial any numbers.
Well, my bill's £400. If I don't pay,
all right, Nigel, you've got your advocate to help with all that stuff, haven't you?
Of course, but I've also got my motorbike for sale. It's going on tomorrow.
Okay.
For sale tomorrow.
Motorbike.
Hopefully it'll be sold by Friday.
Okay. All right.
Hopefully. And that's going to be sold for about £800.
Nigel?
Motorbike?
Yeah.
When was last time you spoke to your advocate?
Oh, no, he's not coming for 2 weeks.
Yeah, you said.
Busy.
You said, okay. And does he know about this phone bill?
No, not yet. No, but I.
Well, Nigel,
you don't need to worry because
I'm not worried.
Don't want the money yet.
Nigel, please listen. If you're going to share stuff with us, then you have to listen to what we say. Otherwise, it's a monologue, and we don't want monologues. Why don't you on Tuesday, because it's a bank holiday, on Tuesday, can you phone your advocate up and just run it past him what is going on? Instead of running it past us, I'm really glad that you have done. Let me finish. Instead of running it past us, which is great, run it past him, because he's the person who can actually offer you practical help.
And that seems like a very high amount.
Yeah. So speak.
But it's because they said it's because.
They'll tell you all sorts.
Nigel, it's fine.
Yes.
You need to speak to him about it. I would suggest you phone him on Tuesday and talk to him on Tuesday.
No, I've been doing a lot of phoning around. I've been very busy.
Okay. Do you not get 3 minutes?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I do get 3 minutes on most of my calls.
Would you get like 5? Okay. All right. Well, listen. Speak to your advocate. Speak to your advocate on Tuesday and tell him.
I will do. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Sure.
Good. You got a song for us tonight?
In front of me, Ian.
What?
Sorry to butt in. In front of me, I've got Mum's cardigan. It's been on this chair for 7 or 8 months now, and I won't move it because I've left everything where she left it.
Okay. Well, if that works for you, then that's what.
Well, I don't want to move anything. Like in her bedroom, I made her bed, and everything's just where.
Can I ask you a question? And this is. I'm not telling you. I'm just asking a question. So it'd be nice to kick an idea around. Yeah. What would happen if you did move that cardigan?
Nothing. No, nothing would happen. I might even wear it because it's my mum's.
That's nice. Keep you warm.
Yeah, it's a unisex one, I think. But it's a shame to see all the clothes that she's had. You know, she can't wear them anymore. But another thing I wanted to say was, if the doctor has examined me for bowel cancer or prostate cancer and said I haven't got it, should I believe them?
Yes. Yes. There's not even any conversation there. Yes, you should believe them.
I still worry because
Nigel.
had cancer.
Nigel. There's no conversation there. The answer to your
anxiety.
The answer to your question is yes. You should believe them. The doctor would not. The doctor would not lie to you.
They've seen a lot of patients, and she said she couldn't feel anything at all.
Yeah. Well, then you have to believe her.
But I still worry. I know I worry a lot because of all the stress and everything.
Yep.
I'm sorry to about that other man as well.
Don't worry about them.
He's doing all right.
About other people as well. Yeah.
But that person you're talking about is doing okay now.
Oh, I know.
Now,
would you? This is going to get back. It's the tape that you sent me, the CD you sent me.
Oh yeah, going to Get Back by the Beatles.
Beatles karaoke.
Yeah, I've not used this before. It's the first time I got it out of the box.
Hang on a minute. I heard you singing a Beatles karaoke song to Catherine one night when I wasn't here.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't have the music though with it.
You did. I heard you. He sang something, and the tune was unusual. I thought it was Get Back. Oh, you've sung Get Back before. It
wasn't very clear, I don't think. Yeah,
okay, it wasn't very clear. All right, well, let's have Get Back by Nigel and the Beatles.
Here we go. I started. Do you like Charlie Watts, the drummer?
No.
is the Rolling Stones drummer. He's playing jazz tonight on 6-5 special.
I think Charlie Watts is a piece of trash.
What, drummer?
As a human being.
Oh, I see, yeah. But he's a good drummer.
Oh, great drummer. Go on, let's have the Beatles.
Here we go. Here we go,
everyone.
Sounds like the theme tune to Fools and Horses.
But it was another man.
Missed his cue.
All the girls around
It's what he sang to you.
It is.
But she gets get back to where you once belong. Get back to where you once belong. Sweet Loretta Martin thought she was a woman, but she was another man.
Yes, I do remember this now.
All the girls around her say she's got it coming, but she gets it while she can. Get back to where you once belong. Get back to where you once belong.
Get back, Jojo!
Paul McCartney.
Yeah, oh yeah. Ba-do-do-do, ba-do-do-do-do, yeah. Get back. But she was another man. Around and say she's gonna come, but she gets it while she can.
Oh yeah!
Get back to where you once belong. Oh yeah, get back to where you once belong. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get back to where you once belong. Get back.
Quite a long time, doesn't it?
Get back to where you once belong. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get back.
Okay. And there we go. That was great, Nigel.
Thank you.
It was great. Better than the bloody Beatles. All right. All right, Nigel. Will you have a good night? Thanks for calling.
It's only a bit of fun, isn't it?
It's only a bit of fun. It's only a bit of fun.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee. Unfiltered night talk with the original king of unconventional conversation on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
Someone has taught me. They don't have eBay in Japan. They have Yahoo auctions. And you can't bid on Yahoo auctions outside of Japan because they don't post it out of Japan. Someone's taught me how to circumvent that system by you use a proxy. So you go onto a proxy website, you put a bid in through the proxy website. If you win the bid, it gets sent to the proxy. They mail it out to you. Someone's taught me how to do this. Someone might as well have taught me how to rub my dick and make cocaine.
Wow.
I mean, seriously. They might as well have taught me that.
Who did this?
I don't want to say, because I don't want to say.
Who did this?
It was someone on a Sega Saturn forum. I bought a Sega Saturn last night for £130.
Oh, my God. It just gets worse.
They've taught me how to bid on Japan Yahoo auctions via a proxy, and I'm going nuts. I'm out of control because I don't understand the numbers, and I think the big numbers are actually small. The big Japanese numbers are small English numbers, but I'm not factored in postage, whatever. There's going to be a lot of money and import duty. I'm not factored in. I'm betting on something. I don't want to say what it is. I'm betting on something. And it's only £20, and if it was on British eBay, it would be over £100. But I'm not factoring in postage or import duty. Please, someone
Right, I think it's time for you to hand over all your devices.
Oh, please! Oh,
it's for your own good.
Let me just see what...
No!
Let me just see what 9,000 yen is in pounds. It's only £61.55! No. And yet the same thing is on eBay UK for £300! Please, Mama! 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 Please, Mama!
Well, OK. All right, that'll do, thank you.
Where's Paulie Innocent gone? Guy's a jerk.
I can pretend to be Paul Innocent.
Let's go to Ollie first. Good evening, Ollie.
Hello.
Hi.
Which Ollie is this? It's such a unique name, I get confused. You're not Ollie we've spoken to before, are you?
I have spoken to you before, but then your man on the phone said that my name was listed as Rob, but I've definitely spoken to you as Ollie.
Who the hell is this Rob guy that stole your phone one night and used it to call us? Because I want to smash his teeth in.
Oh, I want to smash his teeth in too.
I want to smash his teeth in 3, 4. I just want to grab him by the throat and ask him what the hell was he playing at.
That's a lot of dental destruction.
Does it say Rob on the screen?
It certainly did. Yeah, when you phoned in, I saw it pop up.
You naughty boy.
No, not me, naughty boy. I saw it pop up. No, shut up. I saw Rob pop up on the screen. Yes, it did.
But I've called in maybe 5
we have never spoken.
Anyway, this call admin is fascinating.
Hang
but
on.
what do you want tonight?
Hang on. Are you Ollie Hand?
No.
Are you Ollie the Troll?
No.
Are you Oliver, who changed their name to Oliver because it was such a unique name?
No.
Then we've never spoken.
No, we have, honestly.
Nope.
We spoke because...
Prove it.
There was some mass conversation going on at some point, and I kept on saying tit underneath it all.
Well, we didn't speak then. We didn't speak. If you just kept saying
we
tits
did.
under a mass conversation.
Kath laughed. I promise you she did.
That does not constitute a conversation.
No, but Ben, pre that we've had conversations as well. We've definitely had conversations where I've been known as Ollie.
All right, listen, I don't believe you. I think you're a liar, but I'm going to have this conversation anyway because I'm a nice guy.
Okay.
What can we do? Are you the guy that drove across America?
Yes.
Well, in that case, we are big fans.
Now, we hear that your trip...
with a caveat, though.
Yeah.
It wasn't America. It was Cornwall.
No wonder. I said it when he couldn't think of the best place that he'd been to. I said, he's never been to America. And also, you don't drive across America in 2 weeks. You do it in 2 months. You drove across Cornwall.
Well, yeah, like a small part of Cornwall. As in, we drove
to Cornwall.
We drove to Cornwall, but then our Cornwall trip was St Ives to Newquay.
Ah, Newquay, not New Orleans. I can see why you could get the confusion.
So I think he got confused with New Orleans and Newquay.
Yeah, that happens.
Of course he did, because he's a belle.
Hey, but we had good fun, though.
Well, I don't care whether you had fun.
Don't believe a word you say anymore.
I don't care if you had fun. Why do I care what happened on your holiday? All I know is, here's the thing, right? You're those 2 doors. You know the thing about the 2 doors? You and your mate are the 2 doors.
Oh, what the hell? And
no, one of them, right behind the 2 doors is one of them is death, and one of them is freedom. Right, one of them's a roaring lion that will eat you, and the other one is freedom. Right, one door will tell you the truth, the other door will lie. You're only allowed one question. What is the question that you ask so you can get through the door? Now we do this like every 3 months, and I always forget how it works. So I don't even want to do it, Catherine. Please, because it just takes up so much time and it hurts.
What would the other door say? Is what you ask.
No. Would the other door tell the truth? Right. Okay. So if I'm the lying door, ask me: would the other door tell the truth?
Would the other door tell the truth?
No. Right. Now I'm the door that tells the truth. Ask me:
would the other door tell the truth?
No.
Good, that's that sorted.
Well, then, which door are you going to walk through?
Hip-dip doing.
You can't hip-dip dog shit. You
might as well.
You can't
50,
do that.
50.
That's not the question. Now we have to go and work out what the puzzle is again, what the answer is.
Hip-dip do.
Right.
Ian and Kath?
No, here's what you ask.
No, but I want to say something.
No, I've got it. Please. I've got it. Here's what you ask.
Go on.
Right, so you're going to be the door that lies, okay? Would the other door... What was the question you asked? Forget it.
What would the other door say?
Right, okay, so I'm going to ask you, you're the door that lies. Would the other door lie?
Yes.
Shut up. What are you talking about?
Yes.
Right, now hang on. Ollie, you're cleverer than I thought. You're going to be the door that tells the truth, Ollie, okay?
Okay.
Right, so I've got one question. So, Catherine, you're the door that lies. I'll go to Catherine first. Would the other door lie?
Yes.
Okay. So, but you've only got one question. So, Ollie, I'm going to ask you, would the other door lie?
So I told the truth. So would the other door lie?
Oh, Ollie.
Yes.
Right, okay, so that's not the question. So what's the question?
I'm free.
Would... Okay, I've got the question. Right, so you're the one that tells the truth, Ollie.
Yeah.
If... I know we're thinking it wrong. If I go through you, will I die?
Go through me?
No, you're a door.
Remember?
Yeah.
If I go...
I'm a door which tells the truth. If you go through me, will you die?
Yep.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, it's right, we don't know.
No, we don't.
Hang on, well, one of them... How is this possible? Oh, flip. Why, this is why I don't want to have this conversation.
This question, I've been told this and explained it about 15 times, and I've never got my head around it. I don't understand it. I've never worked out how it works.
I think you just do it, dip, do. I mean, what's the point in talking to these people?
Well, no, because there is a question that will work it out for you, and we've worked it out on this show before. Ollie, what do you want?
I've worked it out now.
Go on.
So, let's change it round. So, Ian, you're the truth door.
Okay.
Kath, you're the lie door.
Yep.
Okay, I ask Ian.
Yep.
Do you want to chuck ice?
Yes.
And Kath, do you want to chuck ice?
I'm not really into ice cream.
Yeah, there we go. So we worked it out. But Ian's
she's
door
lying.
is the truth door.
She's lying.
No, she's not. She's not.
Well, no, she's the door that lies.
No, but she... Yeah,
exactly. She was in the first setup of this.
No, come on, let's not be silly now.
No, what do you mean not be silly? Your mate phoned up and said that you'd spent 2 weeks driving across America when all you did was go to Newquay.
Yes, and I called back and corrected him, so I'm the most trustworthy person out of all of us.
I don't know who to believe anymore, man.
Oh, God. Right, so what do you want in this phone? What do you want?
I've got what I wanted, which is to correct the thing, but also to say, well, we had a great time in Cornwall.
OK, I'm glad you had a great holiday. Flippin' heck, man. We had such a lovely vibe. And now that vibe has been destroyed by the scumbags. I'm on Japanese Yahoo auctions.
Will you please turn it in? Shut that! Shut it! Shut it!
Go to Twitter! 0344 499 1000. Here's Ollie number 25. We're having a run of Ollies.
Hello.
Hello?
Oh. It's this guy.
It's Trolliver who's got... Who's Ollie number 25.
Yeah, Ollie.
Trolliver.
The only Ollie.
Trolley.
What?
Trolley.
Vile trolley.
No. Don't say trolley.
Can you believe, right? My Twitch statistics, right?
Yeah.
My Twitch statistics to get me to be a partner. I don't actually know what that means, right? I need to get an average of 75 viewers. My average is at 74.87. Come on.
They're playing with you now.
That's not even a number.
They're toying with you.
That is not even a number.
You should do a very long stream. Do like 20. They do like 24, 48-hour streams, don't they? To get.
Well, they might do, but I don't do. They might do, but I don't do. All right, and I won't be streaming this weekend because I've got the boys. I'm going to do a short stream because they want to see how I do it. They're interested in the technical aspects of it, so I'm going to show them how I do it. But that's it. What do you want, boy? What do you want, boy?
I wanted to say I'm the only Ollie. There can't be any other Ollie.
Well, we've had two that phoned the show now.
Ostensibly not true.
But one was a fake Ollie, and the other Ollie was an Oliver.
Oh, hang on, sorry. You're saying that trans Ollie is fake Ollie?
Oliver.
Wow!
He seems such a nice guy, but it always comes out in the end, doesn't it?
He's a transphobe. Ollie's been cancelled, mate. Transphobe Ollie.
There could
that
be an
is
Oliver
outrageous.
One Oliver, one Ollie.
No, all right. Okay, mate. Okay. I mean...
the fake Ollie was the rubber.
This is very... With a what? With a rubber?
Was it rubber?
I don't know how it works. Ollie, mate. Ollie.
Oh, no.
Listen, I think it's probably best, Ollie, we end it there. We don't really like transphobics on the show, mate.
No.
Sorry, Ollie, I'm not. Guys, everybody, please calm down. Calm down. What just happened is not endorsed. Please, guys, it's not endorsed by Catherine. All right, we are not transphobic. We welcome everybody. Please, guys, please. We welcome absolutely everybody on this show, trans and otherwise. Yeah. Trans and normal people. Whoa. I didn't mean it like that. I was a slip of a tongue. I'm a dinosaur. Sorry, I'm a dinosaur. I apologise. That was totally out of order. Everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome on this show. Oh, no. Oh, I ballsed it up. Everybody
really have a lot of fun this week.
Do not pay attention to the man behind the curtain.
Everybody is welcome on this show.
There we go.
Okay. Shh. Let's take a break.
The radio show for people who know the best part of the day is the night.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio. We'll get you talking.
A few weeks ago, or last week I think it was, I was doing a very big audition for a very big TV show. The title character in a reboot of a classic TV show. You'll all know it. Title character means that the name of the show is also is the name of the character I would be playing. If I get the part, I don't know. It's out of my hands. It's in the hands of God, Mother Nature, the universe, whatever you wish to call her. But I was nervous. My first big audition, I was nervous. A lot of pressure I was putting on myself. The pressure came from within me, not from society. And I put a call out, not a phone call, because that's not how this show works. I put a call out because this show is listened to by artists, generally out of work people, but artists. And we have a lot of actors listening to us, Shane Ritchie being one.
Yeah.
But someone who, even more talented than Shane Ritchie, even more talented, is our next caller, Mr. Paul Innocent. Good evening, Paul.
My God, this is real good. I heard a few moments ago some sort of call, and I thought, what the hell? What the hell? Hello?
Tell you what, hello? How can you hold the line, please? I'm trying to make a point here. The point I'm trying to make, Paul Innocent, is I asked specifically for you to pick up the telephone and call the show so that you can shut your face. You goddamn piece of trash. I asked for you to phone up so that you could give me some tips on going for the audition, and you did not phone up, and I did the audition without your help.
Going down south?
Oh, I'm going all over the place, baby. You wouldn't believe it. I go everywhere for $5.
$5? That all you charge me?
I charge $5, and I'll go everywhere because I loves it. I loves it. Paul, I needed you, brother, and you didn't help me. Now, I'm guessing this is...
Well, how did we miss out on the call out? I don't quite comprehend how it happened.
Because you weren't listening. You weren't listening, or if you were listening, you thought,
I think I've been busy for the last few weeks.
You probably thought, I know what audition he's going for, because I'm going for the same audition. Of course.
No,
I'm not going to give him
Unless they're colourblind, my friend. I don't think that's going to happen, is it?
Well, it could be played... Here's the thing. It could be played by a gentleman of colour.
Oh, well, that would have been nice to have heard about that beforehand, but I've heard nothing until now, so I really don't know what it is. I do wish you good. How did you get on with the Coronation Street thing? When are you doing this as well? I need to ask.
What? The Coronation Street thing? What the hell are you talking about?
I thought you told me you were doing something on Coronation Street in the future. That's what you said to me a while ago.
What is this? He had an audition for Hollyoaks.
Oh yeah,
Hollyoaks. Oh, that's a point.
No wonder you don't get any work. You don't know the names of the soap operas.
No, was it Hollyoaks? I'm sure it was. I'm going nuts. I must be. I thought
going. This guy said going. Do you hear that? He said going. Wrong tense. Excuse me. The tents bus has gone. Let's try and flag it down. Let's just flag down a tents taxi because you just got the wrong tents. Gone.
Anyway, getting serious. Your audition. I mean, what's going on? Well, tell me. Maybe I can help now. I'm sorry. I missed
Yeah, maybe you can help me nearly 2 weeks after the audition. That would be great, mate. Yeah, thanks.
Oh, mate, I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry.
That's what you need to say. That's what you need to say. You need to say sorry.
Ian, I apologise, mate. I mean, you've got my email. Obviously, maybe that's not how it works. I don't know. But you could have emailed me, and I could have definitely got back to you with some tips. And I mean, the previous call we had, I had given you some advice on things. I hope you used those things to your advantage when you actually went for the audition.
I did. I did actually use a lot of the innocent techniques. I was using the innocent school of acting. And, I was in there for 3 minutes. And 3 minutes, is that good? Is that good length of time to be in the audition room, Paul?
Well, did they ask you to do it a couple of times in different styles?
No, what they did was they put me in front of a camera and they said, well, just do a rehearsal. I'll film the rehearsal and then you can do it again for real. I did the rehearsal and then they said, OK, well, I think we've seen enough. They didn't let me do it again. That's got to be a good sign, hasn't it?
Sometimes it's a good thing. The spontaneity you put through the rehearsal may have been precisely what they wanted.
Oh, so I've got the part.
Or they might have thought, oh, blimey, this was a mistake. Get him out.
Sorry?
No, that can happen. What Catherine said is there as well. There are two...
All right, guys, my ego is fragile enough as it is. Stop urinating on it like that guy in Shogun.
If it's a film, it can sometimes take a few weeks to come back to you. If it's a commercial, you normally hear within about 48 hours.
It's a big TV series.
Well, sometimes that can happen. You say it's 2 or 3 weeks ago. Is that right?
It was last week. Are you listening? Well, clean your log holes out.
It's late at night. Last week, it was last week. You still have time to hear because they may do a recall and all that sort of thing before they actually engage you in the part if you get it. You see, so don't write it off quite yet because stay optimistic, and just But I'm here if you ever you need me.
Well, I need, mate. You're not listening. I needed you last week.
Where do you put the call out on? The radio or Twitter or something?
On the radio where I what is this? Well, on the radio where I work 5 nights a week for 3 hours.
Well, the first thing I got to do is start listening to talk radio a lot more than I do now, right?
At last!
I got to pick up on here, you know? This ain't good.
This ain't good.
Real bad.
This ain't good. You screwed up. You screwed up big time. But you know what? I'm a big guy.
Is somebody going to whack me? You're going to whack me?
You know what? I'm a big guy. And I'm going to let you off just this once. You do it again, though, I'm going to put a cap up your ass. When I say cap, I mean a bullet from my gun up your... And when I say ass, I mean bumhole.
You're going to give him a licking?
What?
Somebody going to whack me?
I ain't going to lick nobody.
That seems strange. Bumhole and licking going together. My God.
It's very popular these days. Moving on. We've got young listeners, Paul. Moving on.
No, I do hope you're successful in your plight with this audition because you sound to me like you've nailed the technique to a degree.
I'm a talent. I'm a talent waiting to be...
You've always waited when you're at an audition, obviously.
Plucked.
And you don't say the words until you feel them in your solar plexus, all that sort of stuff.
I was feeling it in my solar plexus.
Well, they'd have seen that in the pupils of your eyes as well if it was a screen test, and that's basically all you need to give them. You give them no more or no less.
Exactly.
Just remember, when it comes to camera, less is more, you see.
Yep, okay.
Well,
all right.
Sometimes it's not enough.
All right, Paul, listen, thank you very much for your help a week too late. Let's go to Ollie's back. Good evening, Ollie.
Hello. You can't start rumours like this, Ian. I've got people putting their fingers up at me, emoji style.
Well,
got people who
walk it back, Ollie. Walk it back. Walk it back. Now, this is your one and only chance to walk it back. We'll be quiet. Away you go. Apologise. Okay.
If anything, I am cisphobic because this is what cis people do. They have a go at me, and I don't know what I'm arguing against because I'm not apologising.
So you are phobic. You are a phobic. You are phobic against some groups.
Because cis people.
You just said I am cisphobic.
Yeah.
So you're cisphobic.
Yeah, I hate cis people because of you.
Oh.
And you think that helps?
So you're a gender traitor.
Yeah.
Okay. You think that helps the awful situation?
Yeah. I'm more woke than you, Ian. So.
Oh, really? Well, what time is it? What time is it? See how woke you are. What time is it?
It's 11:38.
Yeah. Oh, really? No, it's not. It's the time for everybody to come together as one and live in happiness, and there's no bigotry and no racism. I don't even know how racism exists because I can't see colour.
Yeah, I agree. And no gays, bi...
No gays!
whatever.
Whoa! Ollie! I'm sorry, we've got to stop you there, Ollie. I cannot allow people phoning up and saying no gays and no bis. I'm really sorry. We just can't allow that, mate. That is bang out of order. I think we need to...
He was walking it back and then he ran it forward.
He said no gays and no bis. No. No. Everybody is welcome here, apart from Ollie. We're not having that. Let's have a little break and think about all of everybody around the world. Peace and love. Peace and love.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, you'd be very, very welcome. Let's go to Ollie. Good evening, Ollie.
Hello. Can you stop putting on the phone on me? Because I think you're twisting my words. You're not letting me say my piece.
You literally just said no gays and no bis, and I had to end the conversation there because I found it distasteful.
Oh, no, because I'm dyslexic, so I don't think I said that. But if I did say it, I apologise because I meant all gays, all bi people, all straight people, all come together because I'm more woke than you.
Really interesting. Really interesting. You missed out trans there. Missed out trans and lesbians. What's your problem with women? What's your problem with women?
Women, men, non-binary, non-conformation. I don't know all the terms. I'm just saying.
Oh, Ollie, you don't know all the terms? Wow. So some people are obviously more. Some groups are less important than others.
I'm dyslexic. I've got the thing where I can't remember words.
What about Q plus? You're anti Q plus now.
What about the disabled people that you're attacking right now?
Who am I attacking? Sorry,
the disabled person right here that you're talking on the phone.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I've got mental health issues, and you've got mental health issues, and my mum's in a wheelchair.
Yeah. Am I attacking you?
Yes, you've been very aggressive. Actually, you've been very aggressive. I'd like you to step away. Step away. Put your hand down. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. My mum's in a wheelchair. Don't touch me.
I'm not touching anything.
You went for me then.
What?
Right. That's it. You've invaded my personal space.
This is law lies, people.
We don't lie on this show.
No,
this is a very, very honest show. We will be taking no more calls from that. That's absolute Tommy Robinson Jr.
The thing is about him that every time we give him an opportunity to reform, he just digs himself a bigger hole.
I can only apologise to everybody. So you do it, mate. 0344 499 1000. Good evening, Carol.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Carol. What have you got for us tonight?
Hey.
Oh, well, I've had a bit of a horrible day today.
Uh-oh. What's happened?
Well, I have a carer come in to help me.
Yeah.
For 14 hours a week.
Yeah.
Because I'm not very well, and I've had that for years. And, when I came to Bath and stuff, and I had sticks, and I've just broken my other hip.
Oh, no,
so
mate.
I've got two broken hips. So I phoned in and said I've broken my hip.
Yeah. When did you break it? Today?
No.
Oh.
I come out of hospital because I said to you, I haven't rung in for a bit because I've been in hospital.
Oh, mate.
Broke my hip.
Flipping heck.
But that's the second one gone.
Oh, God.
Anyway, this lady started as a carer for me. Like, it's a proper job.
Yeah.
But the council pay for it.
I know the setup,
You know this sort of thing.
Yeah, I got it.
Anyway, she stomped out today.
Uh-oh.
And she's been like... What happened was I had a phone call from my counselling because, I've got mental health problems and physical health problems as well.
Yeah.
But I don't let on much how ill I really am. I try to cover it up because I'm ashamed of it.
Oh, mate, I'm sorry. You shouldn't be ashamed of it, but that's easy to say.
But I'm only 61 and I'm just quite scared, and they've given me a tablet, and I've had my social worker checking up with a doctor on Thursday.
Yeah.
Because I have to sit. It's called alendronic acid, and it's meant to help me bones because I've got really bad osteoporosis now. Because breaking 2 hips within 3 years isn't a good sign.
It's not a good sign.
Well, when I was in hospital, the youngest of the lady in the ward was 87.
Oh, flipping heck. Bloody hell.
It was
God's waiting room.
I was like the baby in there. But I survived that. And I'll just... Anyway,
So what happened with the carer? Why did the carer stomp out?
Because she just... What happened was I had a pre-booked counselling phone call this morning at 9:15, and I said to her, it takes about 40 minutes to 3/4 of an hour.
Yeah.
And can you come in a bit later to give me a chance to... Anyway, she come in at 9:30, and I was like right in the middle of the phone call.
Yeah.
And I said, she was it. I said, I asked you, I'm on the phone, I'm doing my counselling, but I've only got so many hours. And so she went off into the kitchen, and it finished about 10:05, because I lost where I was.
Yeah.
With the talking.
Yeah.
And I've been feeling a bit upset, trying to get my head around all this osteoporosis.
Okay, but what happened with the carer? Focus on that if you can.
Yeah. Well, when she came out, I had my counselling, and I'd got a bit upset because when you have counselling, you know that you can get a bit emotional about things.
Yeah.
And when she came in, I was crying, and she said, "Oh, what's the matter with you?" kind of attitude. And I said, "Well, I've just had my counselling. I feel a bit upset because I've been talking about that I didn't feel safe and things like that."
Yeah.
Anyway, I've got a key safe outside, and she just said, "Oh, I'm sick of this," and started trying to have a go at me because I was crying.
Right. Well, now can I just ask? Hang on, Carol. Hang on. Because sometimes when I'm upset, I misinterpret what people are saying to me, and I can get the right hump because I think they're not listening and not paying attention, or they're being insensitive. But when I look back, maybe like a couple of days later, I can see that actually that perhaps they were trying to be helpful in their own way, and I misinterpreted it.
There's been more than one thing.
Okay.
She's told me
have
to
you complained?
sell my house and
All right.
go and live in a mental home, and she's been
all right.
like.
Have you? You need to speak to your social worker.
Well, she demanded her number, and the social worker told her to come back at tea time. So I rang up the social worker, and I just felt intimidated.
You have to. Yeah. Well, then that's no good.
Come into my house, so I don't want to see her anymore.
Well, you need to, Carol. I totally understand this, right? You need to tell all of this to your social worker.
I have done.
Okay. Well, what have they said?
Phone in and tell you that I've had a rotten day.
I know. What have they said? What have they said? Are they going to get you a different? Because they might not be able to do it instantly because rotas and things are drawn up weeks in advance.
It's not a care agency. This is a permanent job for one.
Okay.
For a lone worker looking after me because I live at home.
Right.
And I just felt I've been feeling. She's only been here like a week, and I've felt quite bullied.
Yeah. Well, then she's not right. She's not right for the job. No one should feel like that in their own home.
No, that's why. And anyway, she's just stomped off, and but I couldn't because my right hand wrist is absolutely knackered. I can't. I have to have like food chopped up and everything.
Okay, well then what you need to do, listen, is she... I know it is. Is she... Carol, listen, you need to...
She knows the number.
Okay, here's the thing.
So I barricaded the door with my wheelchair.
Carol, listen, can you listen?
I'm all right.
Right,
I've got over it.
Okay.
But hopefully...
Can you listen? Can you listen?
Yeah.
Is she coming tomorrow, or is it someone else coming tomorrow?
Nobody's coming tomorrow.
Right. When is she due to come in next?
Well, she should have been coming in tomorrow, but I don't want her to come in.
Well, then, can you manage on your own without her coming in?
Well, this lady who's my next of kin who lives in Norfolk, they was planning to come up for the weekend, and I asked her, could I go and stay with her?
Okay, great. So you got this weekend covered. Here's the thing: if they can't sort out a new carer for you, then you need to. If they can't sort out a new carer for you, then you need to either make the decision not to allow this woman into your house, or you let her in. You don't engage with her. You let her do the job she needs to do, and let her go until someone new is found.
Well, she lets herself in.
Right, fine. Well, then what I said. Yeah. Then what I said.
I wanted to take the key out.
Well, then she won't be able to. So can you cope? This is the question I'm trying to ask. Can you cope with no carer?
Well, not really.
Well, then you need. Then in that case, you need to. In that case, you need to make a decision whether you, if she's going to come in and care for you. Until someone new is found.
She's had enough, and
all right.
she
Well, then
just
you need to
stormed
speak.
off.
Okay. Well, then that sounds like that's sorted, and you need to speak to the social worker to find someone new.
Well, I have done, but
Beautiful.
because it's bank holiday and they don't work.
Tell me about it. Well, suckers like me and Kath work.
Can I
quickly?
Carol,
I just wanted to sort of say
vent a bit
something because. Well, not so much vent. I just thought it was horrible of her to be nasty to me when I was crying.
Well,
she knew I was having counselling.
Yeah.
And she's like, why are you crying?
Carol,
Carol, you just need
to listen.
Here's the thing I'm worried about, because I understand that you're upset about it, and I'm sure it was, it sounds awful. But don't cut your nose off to spite your face. Here's what I'm worried about. Because you're not well. Hang on, Carol. If you if you manage to get that key out, and that's going to be a bit of a job, isn't it? If you were to fall or whatever, she won't be able to get in. No one can help you. So here's the thing. You've got to look out for yourself. And
I have a curtain and I just pulled the curtain.
Carol, just listen to what
you're essentially can kind of get
Carol,
in.
just listen to what... Because we're going to go to the news in a minute. Jason, we're going to come...
Right.
Carol, please. Jason, we're going to come to you in a minute. Just listen to what Catherine's saying, okay, before interrupting.
I'm worried about you locking yourself in and hurting yourself and not being able to get help. So I would really ask you to rethink the idea of moving the key out of the key safe box. Just let them sort something else out. You might have to put up with her for a bit longer, but your safety and your health is the thing that you need to prioritise.
There you go. Excellently put, Catherine, and thank you very much for your input. Carol, I wish you the best of luck. Actually, I think we can speak to Jason now. Good evening, Jason.
Hello.
Hello, Jason.
Hi. Hey, Ian. Jason's not my real name.
Okay.
I'd like a discussion with you or a conversation if that's possible, but I know the news is coming up.
Okay, well, we can start it and let's see where we get to.
Thank you. Ian, I've followed you and Catherine a lot recently over the last few months. Your show's amazing. Right, it's so honest.
Thank you very much.
And I'm just... Thank you, and I follow you on my own social channels through Instagram, yada, yada, yada.
Yada, 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 yes. The old Insta, yes. So what do you want to say tonight?
I'm in a place where I don't see my children, and I loved earlier when you said that you couldn't do something, Ian, because you were seeing your boys tomorrow, which is great.
Yeah.
Oh, my days. I don't. I don't see my kids. I have awful thoughts, and I don't know where to turn to other than... Therapy is therapy, but this just sounds like a really honest phone-in.
It's the most honest phone-in. Have you spoken to your doctor?
I have, yes.
Right, and what did
I've been to
doctor
my
say?
GP, and I have a very, very vicious ex-wife. Ex-wives can be terrible.
They can be terrible. They can be wonderful. They can be best friends. They can be they can be all kinds of things. Just like ex-husbands. Yeah, they can be.
She's none of the. Well, she's one of the above.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
I didn't see my children, Ian, from 1.5 till 5.
Well, that's terrible.
I was.
What is it? Because so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a laser like focus, because you're kind of presenting me with lots of different things, and just when I think I've latched on the thing you want to talk about, you go off onto another thing, which is cool. I get it, but you. So the thing that
that's life, right?
Yeah, but we can control conversation better than we can control life. So
thank you.
You're welcome. Here's the thing. You said the thing that strikes me as the most urgent is you saying you're having horrible thoughts. That to me implies, and tell me if I've got this right or wrong, that you're feeling suicidal.
Because of the stuff that you put out recently, yes, correct.
Right.
Because I'm now at a point where what one thinks, and I do think, like, literally, what is there? Today, 2 days ago, my solicitor literally said what I expected to say to a conversation with my ex-wife, and I thought, then you think, what the...
I'll tell you what the point is. Have you seen your kids? You said you haven't seen them since 1.5 till 5. How old are they now?
Oh, I saw them. I'm lucky. I saw them 3 weeks ago. I'm so lucky. I didn't see them between.
Well, then that's the
1.5
point.
and 5.
Then that's the point. Then that's why you're not going to kill yourself.
No.
Yes, that's why you're not going to kill yourself.
But my friend, I struggle. I really.
Yeah, I know you do, but that's why you're not going to. I know you struggle. Listen, that's why you're not going to kill yourself. Everything else can be worked on, but that's why.
We have a court order in place.
I don't want to get into the legalities of it because I can't help with that.
Okay.
I can't. You know, I'm not really the outlet for that. The reason you're not going to kill yourself, and that's the most urgent thing that I've heard in this phone call, is because of your kids.
They love it when we're together.
Of course they do. Yeah, of course they do. So
They're
imagine
like,
how they feel.
When can we see you again?
Huh?
They say, "Daddy, when can we see you again?"
Okay.
They say that.
Well, imagine how bad they would feel if you were dead.
It's hard.
No, it's not hard. It's easy. No, it's sorry. It's not easy. Really? It's simple. It's not. It's not easy. It's simple. There's a difference. It's simple. Imagine how bad they would feel if you were dead. That's why you're not going to kill yourself.
Your videos and your photos... No, I don't think I will. I come to terms and I come to times where I think I will. But I see your videos and the stuff that you do on this app that you do, and it keeps me strong. I like it. Thank you. Thank you so much. But I miss my baby so much. And you've got your babies tomorrow. Good. Boys. Good. I ache. I've not seen them since 1 and a bit. I know nothing.
You've not seen them since they were 1 and a bit?
On and off. Not much.
Right, because you saw them 3 weeks ago.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
For between 10 and 4 o'clock. That was it.
Okay. Well, that's something, though, right? It's not good enough, but that's something, right?
It is, I suppose.
Yeah, that's why you're not going to kill yourself. Are you on any medication?
Yeah.
Okay. You need to speak to your doctor, and I would suggest you see if you can get some counselling. And I would suggest that you call the Samaritans.
How are you so strong? After all you've been through.
I saw my doctor. I call the Samaritans, and I have a couple of really good friends I can tell anything to.
I'm so glad you're still with us, Ian. Listening to your shows every night, as I do. Wow. You got
this, Jason. Jason, I've got to go because I'm late for the news. You got this, man.
Thanks.
You're welcome. This is Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
Let's go! Let's go!
stereophonic sound spectacular.
Pizzicato. Se asciugapelli stai tu qui stai. E je peux agiter tutto verso il bar. E sonare con te le società. Casa del bar. Je sais qu'il y en a. Quelqu'un qui me chante de moi qui m'étra. Faut un mot de savoir. Quand je le touche, ma chérie, ma chérie. Ma chérie, 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 ma chérie.
Oh man, right. I'm gonna have fun making you a mixtape. Mackie and Mia did a couple of really good. I wonder if that. I mean, they're not going to be. Oh, is it? Hang on. Oh, Mackie and Mia does a Kiss song. Hang on, my God, it's just endless. God, no, I can't find. She does a version of. Do you know the song Fiorella with the umbrella?
No.
Do you not know that song?
No.
Oh, let me play her version. Not all of it because it's got really.
This recording is a collection of unintended indiscretions before microphone and camera.
The intro goes on for ages. Let me just jump a little bit. It's some song. It's quite a famous song. I can't go. Let's jump forward a bit. Here we go. Listen to this.
I was looking from the street and I saw her going by. She was looking very sweet and I have to call her high.
With the I don't know who did that song. We'll come to you in a second, Dave. I'm in a rabbit hole now. Fiorella with the Umbrella. Who did this? Who did it originally? This is it. You don't know this? This is a great song.
I was looking down the street and I saw her going by. She was looking very sweet and I had to call her mine. Fiorella with the umbrella. She was wearing yellow and her neck was shining blue. She was looking very good. She was too good to be true. Fiorella with the umbrella. Noticed it was raining. No. It had been raining when she was mine.
Some song, huh?
Yes.
It's great. I don't know why it's quite so muffled. Do you know it?
No, I've never heard it before.
Let's try this version. This may just be an instrumental. I find it so. Let's try this version. Sorry, I'm sorry, guys. With the umbrella. They're all instrumentals. Let me find a version with vocals, and then we're out of here. Here we go. Let's try this one. Here we go. This is the same one. I really got to find a version of Fiorella with the Umbrella with vocals.
God.
I can't find it.
This evening's obsession.
Let's try this one. Oh
dear.
I say. Oh. No. It's horrible.
What's that?
Let's try this version.
Horrible.
Even I'm pissing myself off. I can't stop it. They're all instrumentals.
Oh, well.
No, don't worry.
Well...
We've got the internet. Got the internet.
Oh.
Fiorella.
With the umbrella.
Let's go. I'm going to type in the word vocal after it.
Blimey.
There we go. That's Rihanna. That's not it. It's just this.
And I saw her walking by. She was looking very sweet, and I had to fuck her down. Fiorella with the umbrella. She was wearing yellow shoes and her neck was shining blue. She was looking very good. She was too good to be true. Fiorella.
This bit's great. Listen to this bit.
Did you notice it was raining? No.
Did you know this kid was Randy?
No. Did you notice it was raining?
Oh,
I think is what he says.
Did you know this kid was Randy?
Hang on. Notice it was raining. No. Fiorella. Hang on, we need the lyrics. Oh, we need the lyrics to this. Let's get the lyrics. Hang on. This is it. Dave, I'm going to come to you in a minute. Fiorella with the umbrella lyrics. Let's just have a little. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Continue. No. Those aren't the right words. Here we go. Lyrics on demand. That's what we want. Oh no, that's all in Japanese. Okay, I just think we're on a dead end here, Catherine. I think it's a cul-de-sac. I'm going to back out if you don't mind. Thank you. Unbelievable.
Hello.
Good evening, Dave.
Hello.
Dave.
Yeah, Dave. I'm on the way. Hello. What are you doing?
What I'm doing is I'm about to hang up on you.
No, I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm just speaking to you because I was listening for a while. I didn't know. Get on to this. Hey, get on to this. What's your name, mate?
So you phoned up a radio show and you don't know the name of the host?
Hey, listen to this, mate, right? Yeah. Right. Tell me what you think about this. Right. I was in the pub before, yeah.
I don't believe you.
No, I was. No.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. We've had a few prank calls tonight, and I just don't believe you.
We're not a prank call. I loved all that music you played before, all the garage stuff, all the psych stuff. It sounded boss, man.
Fantastic. And yet you don't. Yet you've called in and you don't know my name.
Can we play a live set for you now? Can we play a live set for you?
Away you go. Please do. Yeah.
Right, go for it, lads. Go for it. Right, Tom, go for it. Play it. Hey, John, stop that. Yeah, Tom, play it.
1, 2, 3, 4. 0344 499 1000. This is Talk Radio.
After hours amusement for anarchists, air hostesses, and jet-lagged Antipodeans.
G'day, coppers. Can I crash on your floor? The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee on Talk Radio.
Honestly, I've not believed half the phone calls tonight, if I'm completely honest. 0344 499 1000 is the phone number. Catherine, what have you got?
Well, a
Apart from a
variety
cob
of
on.
things. I haven't got a cob on.
Oh.
I haven't got a cob on. This is just my rest face.
Can I just say, actual headline on BBC News tonight, Cyclone Fani batters India. Cyclone Fani batters India. Cyclone Fani batters India. Actual headline on BBC News earlier on today. Catherine.
Ben Husu found out the hard way when he fell asleep one night last week with his AirPods still in his ears. The following morning, he woke up and noticed his right headphone was missing.
Oh, no.
After a quick search of the bedclothes, which proved unsuccessful, he activated his iPhone's handy Find My AirPods feature.
Find My AirPods.
It told him they were in his bedroom. Find My AirPods can also tell the headphones to emit a high-pitched beeping sound to make them easy to find.
No.
It was then that Mr. Zhu realised what had happened.
He'd had a dream about eating marshmallows.
The map showed that my AirPod was at home and I could hear the beep-beep sound which seemed to follow me around the room, he said. He added, but I checked under my blanket and looked around, but I couldn't find it.
Wasn't under blankie.
Then I realised the sound was coming from my stomach. He realised at this point that he'd somehow managed to swallow the 1.5-inch device in his sleep.
Oh, I've swallowed longer. There's only one thing to do.
Although he didn't actually feel unwell, Mr. Husu took himself to Kaohsiung Municipal Hospital.
Oh, shut up. You go take yourself to the lavvy.
Where medics confirmed he'd indeed ingested the device and that it was
in a bucket and then
it was currently passing through his digestive system. Rather than opting straight for surgery, the doctors gave him a laxative and told him to inspect his poo for the AirPod, and there's a picture.
Oh, is this a picture of him going through his turds? Here's the thing. They've got those tiny little holes in, right? If you've ever got dirt in those tiny little holes, you ain't getting poo out.
Luckily, the laxative did the trick, and Mr. Husu did a poo the following day.
Sorry,
Hooray!
say that again.
Mr. Husu did a poo the following day.
All right, Dr. Seuss, listen to your incredible scenes.
A quick check of his motions revealed the earphone, and amazingly, after a quick wash, it was good as new.
Beautiful.
Which, given that the earphones cost £65 each to replace, it's quite the result. He said the battery was still 41%. It was incredible. Oh my God, he's holding
He's holding up a brown earpod. I call them headphones, and my boys tell me off.
So yeah, it still works, even though it'd been through him.
That is.
You couldn't. I mean.
No, this is why I don't like them. They're too small. They're so easily lost.
I don't really see the point. I don't see the point in them.
Stupid, isn't it?
At least with the wire on, you had a leash.
Yeah, it's all stupid. It's all everything is everything. Everything is stupid. It's my theory. Everything's stupid. It's dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb thing. So, my boy, my youngest, my 7-year-old, had lost the charger for the Switch. Lost the charger for the Switch, and he was worried that I'd be angry. So I'm not angry. Look, worst comes to worst, buy a new one. It's a new lead and it's a plug. It's fine. And I tried a lead and a plug and it didn't work. But actually, eventually it did work. We had to do a hard reset. Right. So, but it's sorted. Right. But it frustrated me because it was in their house, and I was going, it's got to be here somewhere. And I texted their mum, and she said, well, it's in the house somewhere, but I don't know where. So I looked everywhere it could be, and then I said to my youngest, right, come and sit on the sofa in front of me. And he thought he was in trouble. I said, you're not in trouble. Not in trouble. We're going to find it. We're going to find it now. Sit down. I just started. He had shorts on, so I just started stroking his legs very gently, just to relax him. I said, I'm going to hypnotise you. He said, what? Going to hypnotise you. Now, they've heard of hypnotism. They've seen it in Captain Underpants, of course, because the head teacher is hypnotised to think he's Captain Underpants.
Right.
So, of course, didn't make the connection. So he thought something like that was going to happen. And I used to be a hypnotist. You know that. I used to be a stage hypnotist. I used to do it years and years ago. And so I said, I'm going to hypnotise you. You're going to go inside your brain. You're going to remember exactly where you left the charger.
Can you do that?
For the Switch. Yes. Because I'm brilliant.
Why haven't you done that on me?
Because you can only hypnotise intelligent people. So I had my boy there, and he starts to go with it. And then he starts to get scared. And so he started opening his eyes going, stop it. I said, just relax, just close your eyes, it's fine. Just relax, close your eyes. Stop it now.
I love that boy because he seems like he's the daring one, but actually there is a limit.
Yeah. Oh, God, he's
Do you remember
terrible.
when he came in and he wanted to hear ghost stories, but then he didn't want to hear ghost stories?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he still talks about that. He still talks about the night he came in. And then when he came in the next time, I said, have you got any questions? Yeah. Ask them if they've seen a ghost. I said, dude, not after last time. Again. Not after last time. So I tried to hypnotise him, and he kept going... He kept pulling his eyes open like that, going, stop it. Stop it now. So he didn't let me hypnotise him. But I was up for it. I was going to put him under. We were going to find that thing. We'll never know. Maybe I should take him to the hospital and get him x-rayed. There's a very strong chance he's put it in an orifice.
God, if he's got to put a plug out.
There's a very strong chance. Let's go to...
Oh, I've just had a tweet. Lying in bed, listening to the late night alternative with my AirPods in, while Flipping Cat tells the story of a man who swallowed his AirPods in his sleep.
There we go.
Removes AirPods.
Removes AirPods. Let's... Dave? Okay, let's go to Fraser. Good evening, Fraser.
Oh, sorry. Good
That's
evening.
okay. No problem. That's fine. We'll let you go. Let's go to Nelly. Good evening, Nelly.
Oh, disgusting. Good evening, Ian.
This is right. Remind me. Monday show's a bank holiday show. I want every caller to make a short comment on the previous call. Yes. That's what we're doing on Monday, Nelly. Thank you, mate. You've inspired a great phone-in. I don't want a long discussion. Just one, two words, a sentence at most, just of their opinion of the last call before they launch into their call.
Disgusting was perfect.
Remind me. Absolutely right, Nelly. Spot on. What can we do for you, my friend? Hey, how's your change in eating habits going?
Well, that's what I was... Well, one of the reasons I was ringing was because last night weighed myself.
Yeah.
Lost a couple of kilos from last week.
Yes, man.
Feeling really good last night. Then the wife sort of brought home treat for tonight.
Yeah.
Some pizza.
Beautiful.
Which was nice.
Yeah.
But it was the pizza she bought was like a New Yorker. It was like pepperoni, cheese, onions, but it had a stuffed crust.
Oh, blimey!
But the stuffed crust was a hot dog.
The dirty mare. The dirty mare.
I don't know what I've eaten.
That is the most
My body's
amazing
confused.
thing. Of course, it's so logical. Why did I not think of it? Put a hot dog in the stuffed crust. The worst one of those pizzas, Nelly, and I ordered a large one and had it all on my own. And the first 2 slices were incredible. Third slice and fourth slice were everything else was torture. The cheeseburger pizza. Have you had those?
Oh God, no,
mate. Just don't bother. So, that's Here's the thing.
My body doesn't know what's happened to like itself after eating it. It's like it's confused.
Yeah, don't. You're not beating yourself up about it, are you?
No, I mean, I don't even know if I enjoyed it.
No. Well, then there you go. Have you spoken to her about it? Have you said to her, "Look, I'm trying to lose some weight"?
Oh, yes, she knows. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, listen. Don't beat yourself up about it. You had a night. We had a pizza with a hot dog in the crust. You start again tomorrow.
And also, the important thing is when you said those words, I don't think I even enjoyed it. There you go. You won't be fantasising about it. It's the thing, when you start denying yourself things and you build them up in your mind, it's a time bomb until you go flipping nuts. Well, now you've done it. Progress, not perfection.
It's hard, isn't it, Nelly? I was sort of doing all right and eating well, and I've got quite large again, and I'm aware that I'm taking the boys swimming tomorrow, so I'm going to be in my trunks, and it's just, oh, man, I'm going to see my horrible boobs and my fat belly, and it's not pleasant. But you've had a good week, though, haven't you?
Yeah, it's not been bad. I mean, you talk about tomorrow, start again tomorrow, but the thing is, I've got my wedding anniversary tomorrow, and, well, today, and we're out for a Thai meal as well, so it might add up a bit, but, you know.
Well, then, listen, there's 2 things. You can start again Sunday, and that's not a problem. It's like the first week of it, man. It takes a while to settle into the groove. So my suggestion, go and enjoy your wedding anniversary, man. Go and have a great night. Go and have a great meal. If you're going to feel guilty about it, then, I don't know, don't have a dessert or don't have a starter or order something that's perhaps a little less calorific than, you know, but it's your wedding anniversary. Go and enjoy it. Otherwise, what's the point of being alive? And then Sunday, you don't eat as much.
Yeah, well, I'll have a go anyway. I was watching another thing. I was watching your Twitch streamer today earlier.
Yeah.
And there was that discussion that there might be many more rabbit hole shows, possibly further afield of London.
Yeah, because we did the maths for Glasgow, and we're going to lose money, which is cool. You know, we're not going to lose lots. It's not like we're going to lose thousands. At the very, very best, we'd break even, and I find booking them and then arranging the travel so stressful. And I was looking at the flights, and we could have got the train, but we'd have saved about 40 quid, and it would take 6 hours. And I'm looking at the flights, and I'm getting angry because it costs so much money to fly. And I just thought, there's no fun. The night's going to be fun. We're going to have a great night in Glasgow. I'm really, really looking forward to it. It's always a good crowd in Glasgow, but the build up to it and the coming back ain't going to be fun.
No, but the other thing is, once we get there, when we do these things, it's brilliant and it's well worthwhile because, you know, we meet people who have been listening to us and we get more of a feel for who we're talking to, which is always helpful when you're working in ostensibly a room with just one other person. You know, we like to be able to picture who we're talking to. So it's all helpful. You know, we're building links with people and we're getting the show out of London. But yeah, you know, financially it's not.
The thing is that with that in mind, the Manchester show. I mean, I'm from the North East. So the Manchester show might be the nearest show for me to possibly get to in a couple of weeks. So I'm contemplating coming because my wife's away for that weekend anyway. But it's that whole thing of it's a couple hours drive, and not to say it won't be great the show, but it's it's just a shame that you might not be heading too far north in the future, which is a shame.
Yeah, I know. But here's what I always do to Kath is always say, we're never doing it again. And then I come in.
And then I get a phone call saying he's booked 6 more in.
Yeah, it's just a fact. I wish a grown-up would come and say, guys, I'll sort this out. I tell you another thing I find surprisingly stressful, Nelly, is, by the way, Ollie, call us up, brother, and if you want to speak off air, Ollie's a little bit upset because he took our joking. Sometimes we can take our joking a little bit too far, and I think Ollie may have. I forget that sometimes some people are not in particularly good places, and Ollie number 25, I think, took our gentle ribbing. Maybe our ribbing was not quite as gentle as we thought it was. Ollie, it was a joke. And if you're upset, dude, you're one of the good guys. I've got a lot of time. I have a lot of respect for you. I apologise. We're sorry, dude. It was a joke, and we misread it, as we sometimes do. We misread things, and I just seen a tweet where you said you're feeling down and you're feeling a bit upset about stuff. That's not the intent. Maybe you don't know that's not the intention, and that's my fault for not making it clear. Let me tell you now, brother, that is not the intention. It's never the intention for people to put the phone down and feel worse than when they came on. So I apologise sincerely and wholeheartedly if you're still listening. If you want to talk about it on air, dude, you're welcome. If you want me to give you a little call off air, I'm absolutely 100% happy with that. If you don't want to take any phone calls for a bit because you're feeling a bit fragile, then that is cool as well. But I consider you a friend, Ollie, and I'm really, really sorry that it went a bit far and it got taken the wrong way. So peace and love, brother. Hang in there, and we're sorry. Just want to get that message out there. And if someone could pass that on to Ollie, because he may not be listening, and I wouldn't blame him for switching off at this point in time. I don't know, Nelly. We'll see what happens. It's just... listen, we never do these shows to get rich, and we never make a lot of money from these shows. We come away with 100 quid, a couple of 100 quid between us. That's beautiful, and that's fine. A couple of 100 quid between us after all the costs. Beautiful, love it. Absolutely well worth doing. But when it starts costing money to do it, and it could be, for example, with Glasgow, I've deliberately put off seeing my kids that weekend. And again, it's going to be great. I've got to get. I'm trying to get the balance right, and maybe, maybe, I'm not getting that balance absolutely right at the moment, Nelly. I don't know, man.
No, that's fair enough. I'll keep contemplating Manchester. There's a couple of, I know there's a few tickets left for that, so I'll contemplate and see what. Who knows? Nice one.
All right, thank you, Nelly, and you hang in there. Happy wedding anniversary, man.
Cheers, Sam. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go to Tom. Good evening, Tom.
Hi, mate, you're right. I want to say before with the other caller, Glasgow is a great city. It's a great city. I went there, and I want to reciprocate with the other caller. So before I went there a couple of weeks ago for the first time, and it was fantastic.
It's one of the best. One of the best cities. One of the best cities in the world.
It really is. Everyone was so welcoming. It was like where I'm from. It was like kind of like the Scottish version of that.
Where are you from? Newcastle? I'm hearing an accent.
No, we're from Liverpool. So we're near Liverpool.
And is your band going to play for us?
No. I'm not in a band myself.
Okay.
But I haven't got any music or nothing like that. I'm not in a band myself. I do like music.
Everyone likes music.
Yeah. I love it. It's great. But I tell you what, what you said with Ollie before. It's good to talk about things. It's good that you reached out to him.
Yeah.
Fair play to you, man.
I don't want anyone putting the phone down and feeling worse than when they came on. That's not what this show is about. And I misjudged things, and I failed, and that is not a good reflection on me. And Ollie's one of the good guys.
I'm fairly new to the show, and it's good that you've got a talk show radio, talking about different topics. And there's a kind of topic that I want to talk about, and it's racing, horse racing.
Yes.
It's what do you think? Do you think it's harsh on the horses? Because
yes.
It's horses really. They should just be in a pack and run round. I be free, but it's kind of rein them in,
literally rein them in. I think horse racing is cruel. I think the jumps are especially cruel. But I think I think in 100 years' time, just as we have, you don't get animals in circuses anymore, and zoos are frowned upon. I think we'll go, wow, did we really use animals for sport? That's insane. It's like bear baiting.
it's like you can have the companionship of animals, like horse. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with getting on the back of a horse, like riding it and having like a companionship with it. But the kind of whipping it and putting it to like the kind of like different level, I think that's kind of like bang out of order.
Yep.
But like, it's a thin line between enslaving an animal. You know what? You can put it into like society's perspective and how humans are enslaved. Because horses really...
So that's what we should do then. We should, instead of horse racing...
Ride humans.
We should get all the nonces... and we should ride them. Not like that, but like we should have them in the traps. You get a jockey on the back. They whip them. They go faster. So, and if a nonce breaks... Let's play the adverts.
Dead of Night discourse for disco queens.
I'm related to Jed Wood and Dolly Parton.
Dairy farmers and distant fathers.
Yeah, whatever.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee.
Doing lots of things that we don't know about, we can't control.
On Talk Radio.
Yeah, it's great.
A lot of people struggling tonight. Sonny's been tweeting us a lot, and he's kind of explained that he's having a tough time. So hang in there, man. Don't be embarrassed to admit that you're struggling. That's the thing. Embarrassment is what kills people. So, Sonny, I always like when your tweets pop up in my timeline, so you haven't been hassling us. A lot of people struggling, man. A lot of people struggling, and I'm doing all right today, and I was struggling 2 or 3 days ago, you know, and it comes and goes. This too shall pass. But don't be embarrassed to admit it, Sonny. That's the thing that will kill you is embarrassment. So thank you. I don't know what I can do. I've given you the number for the Samaritans, but hopefully you sharing that on a public forum will help you. Will help. So hang in there, man. Right, let's go to Roger. Good evening, Roger.
Good evening, and Catherine.
What can we do for you this evening, number 23?
I thought I'd give you guys a little quick call about Ollie.
Yes.
He'll be all right. Okay. It's not what you did or what you said. It's more he's worried that people would take it seriously. Bless him.
Okay, so it was your fault. It was your fault then. So I got an easy conscience. Your fault. Listen, I sent him a little DM, and and when he's cool, he'll read it. And I got a lot of love and respect for Ollie. He's one of the good guys, and for you as well. Because here's the thing. Let's pull the curtain aside one bit. People go, "You're so rude to that blind guy that calls in." Two things. One, I would consider us friends, Roger, and all that. Two, he ain't really blind, so it's just jokes. But also, Roger, if we ever take it too far, I would, you tell us, and then that's cool.
I would if I got a call from a benefits agency saying, we've heard on the radio you're defrauding benefits. Then I'd be worried.
Yeah, they're currently going through every Roger on their books, trying to find out which one you are.
Exactly.
It wouldn't be that hard, to be honest. The amount I tweet about the show.
Yeah, exactly. But I got a lot of time for Ollie, and I got a lot of time for you. You're good men, and
thank you.
I'm not going to say I feel bad that I've upset him because I don't want to put extra pressure on him. He's going, oh, God, now I've made Ian feel bad. I'm cool. But that's not what the show is about. I don't want anyone to put the phone down and feel worse than before they pick the phone up. So, Ollie, love you, man.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Let's go to Hannah. Good evening, Hannah.
Evening, number 168, chicken in.
So I can't hear a word you're saying because your phone keeps going in and out.
Can you hear me now?
Just about.
Number 168, checking in.
Well done, checking in. Yes, you're all sleeper cells. You will be called to rise at some point.
Yeah.
But just everyone keep it under the old hat.
We're laying low at the moment.
We're laying very low. Might not be for 20 years, but at some point there will be a call to arms. Yeah. We will rise when the moment is right, and we will do our secret mission.
I look forward to that.
Thank you. What can we do for you this evening?
Is there any more updates on Storm Storm Fanny?
Yes, Storm Fanny batters India.
Yes. There'll be flying kebabs.
Thank you very much indeed. What a filthy, filthy, filthy unpleasant lady she is. Absolutely disgusting. Speaking of filthy, unpleasant ladies, it's Jerry.
Hello.
Hello, Jerry.
Just say all the rest, Charlie. He's good. He tweets me, sticks up for me. Never met the guy, but like you say, he's a good man.
Who sticks up for you?
Ollie.
Ollie's a good man. We're talking like he's dead. We're having a memorial. It's a memorial for Ollie. Oh, dear. He is a good man. He is a good man. What do you want, Jez?
I just phoned up to have a natter, but I'm beginning to fade again. So, all the best, Ollie.
Have a nice weekend, Jerry. We will speak to you next week when you're feeling perky. Let's go to... the phones have been really busy the last half hour of the last few shows. Let's go to Andrew. Good evening, Andrew.
Oh, good evening. Number 49 checking in.
Yes, yes. Well done. You'll know when it's time to act.
Oh, okay. I shall just stand by.
Yep.
Look, I know we shouldn't ask this anymore, but I've got another 5 hours of driving time. Any chance of lock-in tonight? I don't feel I've quite got enough of your show.
For those who are new listeners, the lock-in is what we used to do. It used to be, when our show finished at 1... between 1 and 5, they would play pre-recorded best-ofs, or it would cut to Talk Sport, wouldn't it? It would go over to Talk Sport. And if the show was going well, me and Kath would stay in. Sometimes it was 20 minutes. Sometimes I think we did one for nearly 2 hours, didn't we? Yeah. I would love to bring that back, but now we can't, because after us, we got real-life human being presenters coming in, and I don't want to do them...
Although,
out of work.
I think Martin Kellner would be up for it.
He might like to put his feet up.
Kellner probably would. Killer Kellner he probably would. Listen, never rule out the lock-ins. Never rule out. I suspect at some point they might come back in one form or another. I'm not saying that I know anything, but I think it's such a good idea that at some point maybe we will. At some point maybe we will. Well, if you give us your number, Andrew, I could give you a call and I can talk to you on the way home and carry on being an idiot and playing crap music. Would you like that?
You go for it. I've got 5 hours of sitting in this car, so... Yeah,
where are you driving from and to?
I'm just all the way back to Vegas from LA, so but the traffic in LA on a Friday afternoon is hideous.
Get stuffed. Get stuffed. Get stuff. I'm just on my way back to Vegas from LA. Oh, God. Listen. I believe they call that a humble brag. A little hashtag humble brag. Oh, man. I always forget that's... Because on my screen it says Southend-on-Sea. He's driving from LA to Vegas. And just tell us what the weather's like there, Andrew.
In LA, it's I don't know, it's probably about 30, I think. It's sunny. Well, it's hazy, but sunny. But it's nice. Yeah. But it's not nice when you're sitting in a car doing about 3 miles an hour. But there we go.
What would you... Because we had a couple of guys that drove across America and listened to us, although it turned out they were actually driving to Newquay.
Not New Orleans.
What options have you got? So have you got like an internet radio in the car?
No, I'm just listening to my phone on the radio player app, whatever it is.
Oh, right, okay. So what options have you got if you were to just go to your car radio? What options have you got for kind of stuff to listen to in America?
Well, not a lot. In my car, which I've got a rental today, but in my car I've got a few different stations. There's no talk that I can get hold of radio unless you go for that serious subscription thing, which is rubbish. I'm sure they're great, but no, I don't like it. So it's all just different music channels, loads of religion. So that's quite a hit. Yeah. There's just various music, lots of country music. That's quite good. I'm slowly getting into it a bit, but I still prefer a bit of talk, and there's not a lot of that. So I've got on my phone, I've got probably about 3 days worth of your full downloads to catch up on. So that's my next. Or I've got loads of the whole shows, the full shows, all of it from years and years ago. So
beautiful.
That'll be my next few hours. Listen to all that good stuff.
Wicked. You've not heard? Have you heard Stonehenge yet? Andrew, have you heard Stonehenge yet?
What, those blocks?
No, have you heard our Stonehenge show?
No.
Oh, mate, all right. Well, it was a couple of days ago. Enjoy it when you get to it, my friend.
Oh, I think at the moment I'm on Monday. So
all right, it was Wednesday. Wednesday show, very, very strange vibe. So enjoy it.
I saw that on Twitter.
Enjoy it. All right, listen, man. Drive safely. Thank you. Listen to us from LA to Vegas. I know we're old, right? And to kids, it's like, yeah, so what? But to an old man like myself, that's amazing, isn't it? I like Andrew. He's another nice guy as well. But that's amazing. What is going on with the world? Let's go to Damo. Good evening, Damo.
Oh, hi Ian, hi Kath.
Hiya, Damo.
Hi, I'll make it quick because I see time is of the essence.
We've got 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
But don't
it was
take
just
it all.
regarding. It cracked me up when you mentioned. I think it was the first call this evening when you mentioned about Tornado Fanny.
I think you mean Cyclone Fanny, not Tornado Fanny. Cyclone Fanny batters India. That's an actual headline on BBC News.
Yeah.
That's done deliberately. That's not an accident. That is done deliberately.
That's mischief.
Yeah, that is mischief.
I think there might be some comedians in the BBC production team.
Well, there's none in front of the cameras.
Yeah,
no, definitely. That is such a deliberate. You don't accidentally put those words together. That is a deliberate fanny batter.
And it made me think instantly about a news feed that was on the telly and the radio.
Yeah.
I think it was about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was it was just going over where it was an awful situation where young girls weren't going to school because they weren't getting
sanitary products.
Sanitary products, exactly.
Period poverty is the phrase they use for that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but on this particular news feed,
yes,
but they were putting boxes of sanitary products into schools, and
yes.
And they were called Red Box.
What?
They were a red box, and they called it like the Red Box Project, where the girls could just have.
You're joking.
No.
Let me Google that. Although God knows what I'm going to get if I put that in there. You're right.
It does what it says on the tin. The Red Box Project. It does what it said. We want to help young people in your community be a part of a nationwide project to provide free menstrual products within schools.
Which I think is great. I think it's great, but why call it Red Box?
Well, it does what it says on the tin.
Yeah.
I think that it's got. Hey, listen. Here's the thing. It's got you talking about it. However long after you saw it on telly, so it's stuck in your head.
Exactly.
So it works, Damo.
Yeah.
It works.
It works. Yeah, it works. And I immediately thought of it when you said Tornado Fanny.
Yeah, well,
Cyclone Fanny.
There you go. Do you see, you're obsessed with tornadoes and fannies. Thank you, Damo. We've got another 5 minutes if anyone wants to call in. You're very welcome. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. What does I've written down the rudest of words. What does that mean? Here we go. A great-gran got a shock after buying a word game scratch card that spelt out the C word.
No.
Gosh, you've got to be careful with her name when you're reading this story. Kath Cuts, 69...
No, come on.
Spotted it in circled bonus letters of the £3 triple cash word game. She said, I was sat with a fag in my gob and couldn't believe my eyes at first. Then I saw a funny side. Some may take offence, but I have been called far worse.
What?
What's worse than a C-bomb? Some may take offence, but I have been called far worse. Kath, that's Kath Cuts, of Mexborough, South Yorkshire, who spends £15 a week on scratch cards.
Scratchies.
Alerted lottery operator Camelot. She added, I told them it spelt out the word... And then she says it. The man on the phone said the bonus letters were picked at random, but I believe someone has done that deliberately. In the game, players can win up to £300,000 by using 18 letters to complete words in a grid. They can triple their winnings if a completed word contains one of the 4 bonus letters. Camelot said, we'd like to assure the player the letters are chosen entirely at random, and this is an unfortunate but completely unintended outcome. We're working to see how we can prevent this happening again. Kath's scratch card was not a winner, but she plans to frame it on her wall. And then there's a picture of Kath, and you have the little caption, and the caption is, heard worse, Kath.
That's the name of my autobiography coming soon.
Have you got anything, Boyley, for the end of the show? Or have you closed your computer down knowing that we're coming to an end, but also aware that we might have to fill a little bit?
Dad wins 15-year prank battle.
Oh, Sam's got a little prank game going on with
It's not
his
as good
dad.
as your prank battle. There's
Okay.
no one hiding under beds.
Yep.
15 years is a long time to run with an ongoing prank. So hats off to Bridie Connell and her dad for not just managing to do this, but for also keeping one another on their toes with their cunning and inventiveness. As Bridie explained on Twitter, she and her dad have been locked in a battle of pinch-punch first of the month for years.
It's not a
It's not really a
battle.
prank, is it?
No.
It's a tradition. 15 years to be exact. Neither of us remember how it started, and it recently escalated to the next level. According to the NZ Herald, most months have been pretty low-key.
Why would you say NZ?
Because it says the NZ Herald. That's what it's called. They're calling themselves the NZ Herald. I'm not going to change it. Okay. Occasionally, however, Bridie and her dad really up their game in an attempt to pinch and punch the other person first. 1 year I was pulled out of school and sent to the principal's office. I thought I was in trouble. I arrived to my dad waiting, ready to deliver the blow. Pinch, punch.
Oh,
wow.
Incredible.
Fast forward a few years, and Bridie, an actor who now lives in Melbourne, is on a 3-hour flight home back to New Zealand for her cousin's birthday, and she's plotting how to best get her dad, except her dad got her first.
Uh-oh.
Bridie had just been moved to a better seat and was settling in, pondering on how she would greet her dad when a flight attendant, Bo, approached her with an envelope. She continues, I open it, I silently scream, it's not an upgrade. Bo grins and shakes my hand, hands me his card, and just remember you can't call your dad, phones have to be on flight mode from now. The letter read, to my most beloved daughter. I do hope you're sitting back reclining comfortably as you wend your way across the Tasman. I can't wait to see you, and I know you're going to be very excited and thrilled when you see me. By the way, while I remember, pinch and punch for the first of the month, no returns.
Wow.
P.S. Aren't Air NZ flight staff fabulous?
New Zealand.
I really do. I'm just reading what he wrote.
I know, but it
I
just
really
sounds-
do
it
understand
sounds
why
silly.
it's your favourite
Something you don't
airline.
understand.
Bridie was both impressed at her dad's ingenuity and desperate for revenge. Well played, Bridie's dad. Well played, says the
Well,
mirror.
she needs to pinch punch him when he's being laid to rest.
Oh my God!
She wants to win that.
We're not going to bury Dad until the 2nd.
Good evening, Killer Kelner.
Good evening to you. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thanks. How are you doing? You're right.
Good, yeah,
Sorry
not
we
bad.
didn't talk in the office earlier. We were watching a very exciting episode of Gordon Ramsay's Costa del Nightmare. Where he was bullying a poor business owner of his
You always
business. So
want
I'm
to see
so
that.
sorry about that.
That's always preferable to speaking to an esteemed colleague. Isn't it, really?
Totally. What is on your show tonight?
Fantastic show tonight.
What?
I can guarantee
On
you
the
that.
Martin Kilner show, you never big yourself up.
Yeah,
What's going
fantastic
on?
tonight. Well, I've had 2 tea bags. So I've double.
What?
I've double bagged.
You know what that means? That you have being teabagged?
I know what teabag means.
Twice?
Yes, twice.
Okay.
Double teabagged. No, so it'll be a great show.
Is that it?
I'm changing my strategy here. We're talking about therapy dogs at airports, if you want to know. We're also talking politics, obviously. Venezuela. Now, I could really, hit the fan in Venezuela in a big way because you've got Trump supporting Guaido and you've got Putin supporting Maduro.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. So if you want to know more about that, make sure you're listening to 105. And we're doing the Chiropodist Film Club.
Okay.
Hannah and
I can never do those. I did one. I sent in one once for your film club.
Just lame puns. It's very easy.
I can't do it. I haven't got the skills to do it. Footloose.
Yeah, there you go. We've done
one.
Hangnail and I.
That'll do.
Okay.
Toenail and I, even better.
Yeah, it was actually. On that bombshell, this is Talk Radio.
Talk Radio. 24-hour radio debate and entertainment.
Talk Radio.
We'll get you talking.